welcome back to the podcast where we talk about video games and anime and when I'm a depressed little boy, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm very vulnerable on this day because I decided to watch the anime that made me feel nice in 2 weeks. Actually, that's even false. I finished it on, what day is it?
Less than. That was like less than a
I
week.
finished it on Monday. No, I finished it on Sunday. And I was like, let me start rewatching it, and I started on Monday.
Nice.
So I didn't even have
Damn.
to process.
Damn.
Just like the main character.
You know when you think that if you you already know what's gonna happen, so it can't possibly hurt you twice. You know what's coming.
It hurts you more.
This time you have pre tears because you know it's coming, and then you're like, oh no, it's coming.
Maybe something different will happen this time.
Oh man, the moon's still there. The moon is still there.
Oh my god, she made it. Anyways, so I'm joined once again by my co-hosts Alan and Sean. We'll get to what we're talking about later. I have a very comprehensive list of things.
Yeah.
Actually, not including all the other stuff we need to get to.
Cool.
But,
Damn.
Ba-dum. Oh.
How you doing, Alan?
Sean, you go. I've been going recently first. Sean, you go.
okay.
Fuck.
I'm tired
Oh.
of shit.
I'll cut it out.
See, I wanted to start on a high note.
Oh, I thought you got mad because he's still here. I'm tired of shit.
See, I assumed that Alan would start on a high note because of how he's dressed right now. He's clearly got the confidence.
So we both said it.
We just swore like 9 times.
Yo,
What?
honestly, this
Nah.
is, guys,
You guys always swear.
The show we're about to talk about is, plus whatever 18 anyway, I think, or should have been.
Yeah.
So whatever.
I don't think it is though.
Dude, he says the F word, though.
I know, but I don't think.
Oh no, our
He
show is definitely
says
plus
the
18.
F word. My sweet Tondro says the F word.
Yo, okay, yeah, we're gonna get into that too because that's hilarious. But yeah, Sean, how are you, my brother?
I'm doing I'm tired of shit, like I said earlier, but I'm doing good. I'm excited because my hockey's back in action, so I play Mondays and Saturday mornings now again. So I'm finally gonna get somewhat. What's that?
Wait, you didn't invite Wayne
To hockey?
Glensky, bro? Come on, man.
Wayne Glensky. Oh my god. I have never seen Andre skate, so we'll get to that.
You
No,
never
I
will.
haven't. I've never seen you skate.
What's going on, man? You got.
Yeah, I didn't even know if you own skates. Do you own skates?
Yes, I own.
You have skates?
Yes, I have skates here.
Oh, okay
Oh,
then.
no.
Well, you live here, so
Wayne
I'd hope so.
Glensky, bro.
See the disrespect.
I'm
bro.
so
This
sad.
guy's nine sticks in the corner. He's letting me one.
Oh,
Yeah? What are you talking about?
Come on, Wayne Glensky, man.
This guy. How you doing, Alan?
No, talk about your hockey after you disrespect.
Yeah, don't disrespect.
Oh,
and just
no,
put it
there was
over
nothing
me.
to say. I'm just playing twice a week.
Are you guys gonna
I
win?
wasn't
Like, is it
before, so that's
competitive
good.
league, or what's going on, man?
No, it's like a shit league, and we lose, so it makes us feel like even more shit. But I play good sometimes, so
Yeah, that's
whatever.
all that matters. As long as you're better, just yell at your teammates. Be like, yo, you
Yeah.
see the pigment of my skin? It's darker than yours. How am I playing better? That's what you should be saying. Okay?
I used to make jokes about that, like in high school. When
Yeah.
we would lose games. I'd be like, I didn't lose. Y'all lost. I didn't lose. That's what I used to say.
Exactly. Man.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Well, I mean, drinking before games doesn't help, but I mean, it kind of helps in different ways. But
I think
whatever.
that's a you problem at that point.
It helps at the beginning, and then it slowly declines. The third period hits, and you're like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
can't move."
Yeah,
What are you
that
doing,
worked.
man?
Yeah. So we
Still
should.
not 5 minutes.
Still not fine.
You stole my drink.
We're down.
Oh.
What is go? Oh my God! Is it because he's?
See this?
Is it because he's
See
black?
this?
Did you guys? Oh my.
No.
God.
You see this? You see this nonsense?
Where'd you
think
even
I
get that?
wouldn't be prepared?
Where'd you even get that
Yeah,
from?
what kind of
You had a
I brought
Okay.
an entire duffel bag down.
you had a cocktail,
Yeah, it's over now.
so you're just switching.
It's finished now.
Oh.
Guys,
Okay, we're moving
first
on-
of all, you
moving
guys
on the beer
drink too
now.
much. I'm gonna just say that. All right.
Second
Okay.
of all,
You
Second
don't drink
of all,
enough.
no proof.
Who cares? Yeah. Also, third of all, yeah, I have no proof.
I told you I was sensitive this week. Don't start putting me.
Yeah, well,
down
you
on
shouldn't
low.
drink once you're sensitive.
Listen,
You
I
shouldn't
was
associate
I was
that.
literally on TikTok,
Yeah.
and then I saw a video of Ash dying again. This guy died in a whole nother Pokemon movie. Did you know that? And
No
then
way.
And then Pikachu picked up his hat.
He
and then
started
his body
talking?
was
You saw that
disappearing.
one?
No. Oh, I didn't see the talking
Oh,
yet.
okay.
But that's why it was smart enough to make it they cut it off before it started talking, because then I would have got mad. Because the first comment I saw, I was like, man, I was sad until he started talking.
Yeah.
That was literally the first comment.
And it sounds like the Pikachu sounds like a 5-year-old girl saying, "I will always be with you," and then it just cut. I'm watching that movie in the movies with my girlfriend.
Oh,
we
yeah.
literally looked
Which
at
movie
each other.
was it?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I think it
which
was the
one
remastered one, like 2001 remastered.
Oh
Was
no.
it the remake of the Pokemon first movie?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
was
so.
it?
Well,
No, come
It's
on.
not.
The one where he dies?
No, it's not that one. No, because the remake was.
No, the
3D,
remake.
so
No, the
okay,
remake
that one.
stuck with the story. It's another remake, but I remember when that happened. I looked over at Steph, my girlfriend, and I was like, "What the?" And like out loud, and everyone's like just started like mumbling. They're like, "What the hell? Like, why is Pikachu talking? What the hell?" And then Pikachu never talks again after that. So it's like, okay, so why even have that anyway?
Yeah, right.
But yes,
Andre's
the
sensitive.
sad part is his body was disappearing.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
nice.
Pikachu, but his hat falls off, and then Pikachu like comes out of the Pokeball and picks up his hat, and then tries to put it on top of his body, but his body disappears.
That
So
was
he just
sad.
drops it
That
on
was
the
a sad
floor,
one.
and then she picks it up, and then there's like some super lightning, and everyone's like, "Whoa!" And then he's just crying and holding the hat, and I was like, "Bro, I just watched David." Spoiler alert: David died, bro.
Yeah.
And then
Spoiler,
this
true.
happened like right after.
He's probably dying from old age because he's the oldest freaking 10-year-old in the world.
Nah, man, I don't know what happened. All I know is there was this little friggin' chibi ghost thing, and then he disappeared. That's all I know.
Where did he come back?
Hmm?
Did he come back?
I don't know, bro. It was a 30-second TikTok.
Oh, you didn't watch the whole thing.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Even, I told you, Alan. I asked Alan what movie it was because he's seen it, and he wasn't even.
But I don't even
so
know.
I
I wasn't.
I'll never know. I looked through the comments. I looked through the hashtags. Not one person mentioned the movie. Everyone's just like, man, the first movie I cried at was Pokemon first movie. Man, the first movie I cried at was the Mewtwo one. And I was like, okay, great, but what's this one? I'm
I want to
happy
know.
you-
So
I'm happy
Yeah.
we all share the same memory, but what's this one? We've talked about this before, that I think that was probably the first movie I cried at also.
No, mine was Tarzan, bro. Anyway, how am I doing? We'll get
Tarzan
to
was
When
sad.
Ash turned to stone, it was over.
Oh, it wasn't. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Instead of drinking my sorrows away, I went on a 15-kilometer bike ride for the last like 5 days with my dad, and it was fun.
That's good.
Aw,
and
that's
I
cute.
played that song that plays at the end of the show. We're gonna talk about over and over again because honestly,
Oh, so you didn't drown your sorrows. You just rode in it.
I
Yeah.
just ride in it. I mean, yeah, like I wasn't
Uh-huh.
like you. I'm not a psychopath. I'm gonna rewatch it. We watched the last episode twice, but I wasn't gonna do what you did and just sit there. I just like watch the parts
The
that
whole
were cool.
thing,
I was
yeah.
like, all right, I'm done. F you, Adam Smasher, whatever his name is. But yeah, other than that, everything's all right.
You ain't gonna
Life's
replay
good.
that game again, bro.
Everyone is right now. Actually, it has the most
That's what I'm saying. man.
active users. You were telling me.
That's how you know you did something good. Where like you literally it did what I was supposed to do. Tactop tried. No one even knows.
Bro,
Ugh.
Still, no one knows the game
Yeah.
exists.
I forgot about that one, actually.
Right.
I totally forgot about that
Cyberpunk
anime.
did it right. And remember, guys, this is a weekly reminder that the lolly must stay.
Lolly must stay, bro.
Who's trying to get rid of the lolly?
Oh my God! Wait, are you
CD Projekt Red tried to get rid of the friggin' lolly.
Why?
They tried to get rid of.
because
And
they were
replace her
worried
with
about
what?
they're worried about.
No, she's like, listen, cyberpunk aesthetic, no lollies there. And then Trigger's like, excuse me, sir, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm not one to say anything, but Trigger was right. Anyways.
Yeah,
She's a great character.
Trigger's definitely right.
That's great. We'll get to there eventually. We should.
Are we just gonna break down the show? Is that what we're talking about today? Because I'm so down for that each episode. I'm so
I
down.
have notes on every single episode.
I'm so down to do that.
Okay.
I don't care about the other ones.
We will do that.
Okay.
Let's just speed through the other ones.
No,
The
okay,
best
can we
of-
just say fuck those ones except for summertime?
Call the Night was good though.
Call the Night was alright.
Oh yeah, I guess. Okay, okay.
This was like the first time he was
Okay.
like actually.
Okay,
doing
I'll let
something
you have that one just
Okay, let's
because.
do that first because I think that has the most to talk about. Okay.
Yeah.
So Call of the Night. Basically, what happens is they want to be friends. Oh no! First, they start a massage cuddling service or something, and then he goes around finding customers.
Mhm.
Happens upon a private detective. Then they go to school overnight and
Yeah.
trying to go through scary stories because they want to be friends.
True.
And then there's a vampire there, and then the girl gets attacked, and then just so you know, I 100% did not know that was a vampire first, and thought it was just a horny ghost.
Yeah, yo, same. I'm with you.
Yeah, I thought the same thing too.
I
Yeah.
didn't think it was a ghost, but I definitely thought it was someone just trying to get something. You know what I'm
Whatever.
saying?
I didn't know it was a vampire. I literally thought it was just a ghost or a demon or whatever it was.
There was no
I was like,
indication.
you're
How are you
just
supposed to know?
Exactly. But then, anyways, then the main character knew he was a vampire, and then the detective showed up and then gave it silver, and then
Oh yeah.
and then like basically held him until he went into the sunlight. And then the main character's like, man, he's like, why'd you kill him? And he's like, bruh, he was suffering for 10 years. And then, do you think he wanted to be a vampire? What kind of idiot would want to be a vampire? He knew nothing, Jon Snow. And then
Oh damn.
Ooh. Spoilers.
oh shit, bro, I forgot that you have to murder innocent people to be a vampire. Whoops, that skipped my mind. And then that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, the episode was good. It was really action packed, and I finally got my answer. Like I remember a couple weeks or maybe last week ago, we were saying, like, oh, like guys can't. Like I've never seen a male, vampire. Like I've never seen one.
Yeah.
Is it even possible? So for me, I got a question answered this episode. I was happy with it. It was pretty intense, honestly. I was actually like, I'm not worried, but I was like genuinely like, oh shit, is it? Wait, what? Is it gonna happen? And then no, it ended up being all right. So no, it was a good episode for me. Very dark and yeah, probably one of the better plot points, like Andres mentioned.
My one concern is female vampires can get as much blood as they want pretty much because they're females. You just go like there's many guys looking for females, but if you're a male vampire, I feel like 95% of them.
All right, Andrew Tate, relax, bro. Relax, Andrew Tate. All right, shit. Like,
I feel like 90% of them have to SA people to get the blood. Like, have us.
Basically.
Like, I mean, because yes, if you like get a girlfriend and then tell her you're a vampire, then eventually she'll be like, okay, right?
Down, yeah.
Girlfriend, and then she'll like let you suck her blood once a night or whatever. But prior to that, I feel like it's gonna be pretty difficult.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough haul.
Honestly,
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. That just goes to prove to my point of everyone I argued with. Guys have a harder life, even as vampires. Like, I'm gonna go on and say it. Like, it's harder, man. Like you said, like, I don't know, bro. Like, what's her name? The one that like kind of likes how the main character likes the girl. Like, and she's like, oh, I really like you. The girl likes him because he likes someone else. How is that? That's so.
Which the blonde one you're talking about?
Yeah.
The blonde vampire.
Yeah.
And like,
okay.
come on, like,
yeah,
that's
this guy's
so
smooth though, man.
Guys have a way
This guy's
harder.
pretty
If I was a
smooth.
vampire, I'd work a 9 to 5. Like, I still have to work a 9 to 5. That's so rough.
You can't work a 9 to 5.
You can't work a 9
You
to 5.
can't.
Well, I
Work
guess
from home, maybe.
I meant. I guess I'm.
You have to work a 5 to 9.
No, I can still work a 9 to 5. I can still work at 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. and then I'm out.
Yeah, I guess so. Depends what country you live in, I guess. But yeah, I did suspect that maybe he was it. Did you guys suspect that? Like when he hopped that fence, it looked a little too easy, and I thought that the girl had took notice of that.
I thought it was
because
just
she
an
like
anime
saw him
thing, to
hop
be
it.
honest. I didn't even think about
It could have been
being a vampire. But now that it makes sense, no, that makes total sense.
Yeah, because she kind of looked at him like surprisingly, like it made me think like, oh, is he supposed to be like, is he usually weak and can't do stuff like that? And she just like took notice. But that's why I thought there was going to be he was going to have to like fight the vampire, but
I think
guess
it's
not.
more of like he probably was weak at the beginning, but since he's been hanging out with the vampire girl, he's been running around doing a bunch of shit, and he's just been like building muscle and becoming.
Oh, like normally, like a person instead of a vampire.
Yes, like a person.
Like a human.
And I will say, pop points. It teased you with fan service, but said nuh-uh, because it's like she like got about to climb the fence, and then they were like, turn around, and then she was able to climb out. Why do you have a gimbal on you?
Bro, this I forgot to say. Side note, I bought this because I'm going somewhere. This thing is amazing, guys.
Yeah.
Buy this gimbal.
I use them for a side project. Send me the link for which one that is because I actually am looking.
We'll talk about it after and what it can do and what you need it for, and then we'll go from there. Sorry, that was an ad.
Yeah, I want to know too.
Hashtag not ad. Just I forgot to tell you guys I got it, and I knew Andre would like it because he's like a tech guy, like me. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm so upset, bro.
Why?
Listen, I almost bought the new iPhone just because I was like, yo, look at the dynamic thing. It goes up and then it goes down and then it goes in. And I was like, yo, I just want it for like tech reasons.
Yeah.
But then my girl's like, no. And then I was like,
she hit you with the no.
And then I paid the provincial portion of my student loans. And I was like, oh yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Does that feel better, buddy?
No. It hurt a lot actually.
No.
I was like, I think that was the most money I've ever spent at one time in my life.
Oh, jeez.
That's so rough.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great, does it?
And I still have like 40Ks left.
Oh, yeah, that hurts, man.
This 40Ks
Federal.
free.
Oh, very nice.
For now.
Very nice. Very nice. Good to know.
Anywho, that's
Yeah.
note. So I guess that means we're done with Call the Night. This was the best episode of the week, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk
If
came
you
out
don't
last
count
week.
that, yeah.
That came out last week.
Doesn't count.
Cyberpunk came out last week. Right? You have to make double
Yeah,
check.
that came out last week.
Every episode.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Every episode came out last week, so this was the best episode of the week.
Definitely.
Okay, next one. Summertime rendering. I'm gonna try and make this as quick as possible.
Let's hear it.
Basically, Shide's like, I'm gonna go to another world, and everyone else is like, I'm gonna follow you, and then they followed him, and then he's like, yo, keep things down, and then he got crushed by a mountain, but instead of getting crushed, because that's what should have happened, he gets transported to another world. So then now they're in another world and then they look for Ushio. They find Ushio. Then there's Hindenburg, World War II, friggin' Zeppelins bombing the place, and then Ushio does friggin' 64 palms rotation, and then friggin' stops all the bombs. And then after the bombs are stopped, they talk to baby Heine. I don't know, whatever. Heine split personality, and she's like, I got this. I can stop it because it's also my dream. So then she stops it. Ushio climbs up, takes off Shide's arm, and then gets her ass beat, but then doesn't get her ass beat because she turned into a hair or shell. Is it the shell?
Bro,
Whatever.
yeah, I think it was a show. I was thinking that
Whatever.
too.
Whatever she was, she transported. She made her body back, and then she was like, "What? You made your body back?" And then
Yep.
I don't remember what happened after.
She's passed out. It fell.
She passed out. The World War II bombing stopped.
Yeah.
And what did Shide do? Oh, we found out Shide's body's in the real world. So his body isn't in this world. So I don't really know what they're gonna do. But yeah, probably.
Yeah. There's not much.
And Heine's a baby.
Yeah.
The bad Heine. There's a good Heine and a bad Heine. And
good Heine is fully grown. Bad Heine.
Yeah, and exactly. And she's like part of Ushio for some reason. I don't know, man.
Her personality split into the eyeball. And the Ushio
Yeah.
eyeball. But
Is that why
Ushio
they call her
gave
the egg?
Her eyeball to Shinpei. So why do they both still have eyeball?
I don't know.
So, okay, great that you brought that up. You guys are a lot more, knowledgeable when it comes to like paying attention. Except Andre. Andre sucks. But I was like, okay,
Excuse
just
me,
because of
Cyberpunk?
Vivi.
Did you notice?
What?
Did you notice in Cyberpunk when they make calls, their eyes light up? I don't know if you noticed that.
I was literally hold on. That was literally one of my points. I was gonna bring that up and be like, Andre, did you know like when they're talking, they kind of like stare into space because they actually just think about the call and like their eyes do this.
Yeah.
Because of Vivi. But I was gonna say about Summertime Rendering, I have no idea how they both kept eyes. Like I don't understand that, and I actually have no idea. So do you guys? Know?
Well, didn't one have one? I don't know, because honestly, I can't really answer that. I stopped thinking about this when better anime came out.
Yeah, it's such a difficult. Like, how did it? I don't know. I don't even know the question.
Maybe because there's two. Because there's like Heine and there's the other Heine, and then there's like two sets of eyes now, I guess. So like, she has the one from. I don't know.
My only thought process is.
She's also shadow, so she could copy things.
She gave him the eye after they met on the beach.
Yep.
So this new Heine technically hasn't given him the eye yet, but he has the eye from previous Heine, so they both have it in two parallel realities. That's the only way that it makes sense to me. But I don't know if that's
okay. Well, the episode was really weird, and they went to this other world, and it was like kind of like depressing and strange. It kind of looks like a painting, honestly. But then when the freaking planes came over, I didn't understand how like he was choosing what memories for like what's Shide was like choosing what memories she was experiencing, so that like it would choose like the worst possible memory for like the heroes, because like the bombing is obviously bad and they don't want to get blown up. But it's like, how can he control that?
Because Heine's a baby, so you're telling Heine what to do.
But like she just listened, or was she being forced?
Gotta be.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Oh yeah. You think like Shide's mind was like kind of tethered to hers, and then he can kind of like use her as like not an object.
Maybe, yeah, that seems like that.
Let's talk about the most disappointing part of every anime.
Sure.
When you finally release the bad guy's main goal, it's just to destroy the world.
Yeah, that was kind of lame.
Because he likes he likes Final Fantasy, and his game is corrupted this time, so he has to restart it or something.
So, hey,
He
Sure.
wants to turn off the PlayStation.
that's a better reason, honestly.
Yeah, it's getting a little off the rails, and it's not very entertaining anymore, honestly.
Another one of Andre's.
No, bro. How much you want to bet if we never watch the other one? It would still actually. If we're talking about fall anime, weekly anime, it's still the best one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Other
except for
than
this week.
Cyberpunk.
I said weekly fall animes. I see
Yeah.
how specific I made it.
Yeah.
Weekly fall animes. The
It
best.
is weekly. It came out all in 1 week.
Yeah. And I
It
watched
came out
it
one
in
day.
2 separate weeks.
What?
I came on one day.
Oh, of the week.
Oh.
Anyways,
Of the year.
what
so
else
anime
do
of
we
the year.
have?
Got it.
Licorice was almost good until they solved their problem with the USB stick and said,
No.
"Oh,
I
look,
f-
it was a movie," and everyone's like, "Oh, damn, they got me." And then,
Oh my god.
They don't
and
even
then
talk
the
about it.
friggin'
They don't
Lily
care.
Bells, and then the Lily Bells were like, "Brr, "We're gonna kill you," and then they were like, "Oh, I guess they solved it. I forget it. You guys can leave." And the Lily Bells are like, "All right, we're gonna leave."
Yeah.
And then they left, and then there was this whole scheme to be like, "Yo, what's her name? It's on the tip of my tongue."
Chisato?
Chisato.
Chisato.
Chisato?
Yeah.
Whatever. The main character, Chisato, she's like, "Yo, I don't want to kill people." And then the friggin' Mr. Allen's like, "Yo, kill people." And then she's
Mr.
like, "No."
Allen.
And he's like, "There's only live bullets in there. What you gonna do? You can let your friend die?" And then she shot Allen. And then this was the point where I was like, "Oh shit, this is actually gonna get good." And when she like started freaking out, I was like, "Oh my god!" But then he was alive still. And then she was like, "Okay, you can just get medical." And then she's like, "Get medical attention." And then she stopped the other one from killing them. And then they got away. And then Green Mosshead is like, "Yo, bang, bang, bang." But then they stopped. They saved
Bang,
themselves
bang, bang.
with an
Yeah.
umbrella. And then they went down the elevator. And then they were like, "Yo." And that was it. Listen, this was a turning point for me. Where if she killed Alan and had to deal with the repercussions in her brain,
Yeah.
it could have made this anime.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
he was just fine after, and then so now she doesn't need to solve anything.
Yeah.
She's good still. And they found an extra heart for her and everything, so she can live.
It became one of those like.
Yay.
fell
Good
into
job,
place,
guys.
like-
We did good.
Animation's still good.
Animation was good, and that's the only reason why.
It is good, yeah.
couple of
I
episodes.
honestly, like, I wanted to. Is her name Tanaki or Tamaki? I don't know. I so wanted her to just shoot him in the head. I was like, please, just shoot him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I like the green guy a lot. I don't know. He's my favorite character. I
Yeah,
think the green haired guy.
definitely. Oh, by
So I hope that they have like an interesting like fight in the next episode or whatever they're doing.
They're gonna hug and fight the Lily Bells.
maybe.
Oh man.
Yeah. Also, it would have been better if it just went to chaos. Like if the guys had to come in and kill them, and then there was like a huge fight or something. I don't know. And then they kind of like allude to some like relationship between Chisato and one of the guys, and it's like, why?
Yeah. No, this is not what we're here for.
Oh yeah, there was that one guy that she hated, and then they didn't explain at all why, right?
Yeah, he's like, oh, does that guy know you? And she's like, no. He's like, oh, well, he was looking at you, like you guys had something going on. And she's like, oh, should I have smirked at him or something? I don't know. It's just like very like it feels like vanilla ice cream, you know? It's just not.
Vanilla.
There's not much flavor to this
I
shit.
will
It's
say
just
the best
plain
story
I
was
love vanilla.
the Allen guy trying to get
freaking white bread.
Chisato to shoot to kill someone. That was the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wish
Absolutely.
he succeeded.
He should have put his head more in the way if he wanted to get killed. You know, he should have been like,
Put some effort, dude. Just stick
Yeah.
your neck out,
And it
man.
looks so good because she got shot. He was basically like excellent, and I fell. I was like, no. And then she did like the freaky face, and then the other girl just dropped down, and she's like, go check on him, and she's like, okay, and then it was just fine. And then we didn't even get to see the fight between the girl and the friggin'
No.
nurse girl,
Oh my
bro.
God.
I don't even know what
She
happened.
just came out bloody, and the nurse girl was fine, and then they just left. What even happened?
Someone needed to
Either
die.
Both of them were completely able to continue fighting, but for some reason,
Yeah.
they both just came back up and were like,
They're just
"We're
like,
done now."
we're good. We both got a few good hits in, and I mean, there's no. That's all you can do.
Come on.
It's just I don't know. Yeah, it looks good, but just I'm sick of watching it. Honestly, I need this
I'm sick
season
of
to end.
watching half these. Honestly, if Cyberpunk didn't come out, this would I would have had a rough week.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'd be sleeping right now. I'd just be like,
Honestly.
take it away.
Just the-
Okay. Last but not least,
Clash from the Elite.
Owie.
We can't.
We actually could watch that. No.
I don't think we can. We last time we talked about was episode 2, man.
We should have definitely committed to that because that season's actually been pretty good.
Yeah,
to this point.
true.
But Aoi Ashi, what happened?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
They did a bunch of stuff.
Go win.
They kicked balls.
And then at the end, they did a bunch of stuff. Had an inspirational talk. The coach said, "Yo, stop trying to score, you stupid." And he's like, "I can't score." He's like, "I never said that." He's like, "What? You just said that?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, "Okay, I don't know what to do." And then he gets on the field, immediately figures out what to do, and then makes a sick play. I will say that play made me feel good because that play was actually
Yeah, it was actually decent.
And then the way they did it, and then like the music and like how they built up, and they did the freaking dummies and the freaking crossovers, and then everyone's like, "What?" And then he scored, and then so it's 2-2.
Yeah. But how funny was it though when the guy had to actually tell the coach to coach? He's like, "Oh, I was just gonna do nothing and let them figure it out." And he's like, "No, you idiot! Say something, like coach, be a coach."
Help me.
Say it. Say
Oh no,
it.
I never. The video cut off there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
I'll do. You can say. I mean, you can. I don't know the video. Yeah, you can finish it though.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about, don't you?
No idea, bro.
Anyways, yeah. And he's like, "I'm not as strong as you." And he's like, "Bruh, all I'm telling you is to do like basics and tell him to do something." And then he walks in and he's like, "You're right. They suck. But they also don't suck in all these instances. So actually, you suck. So suck less. And then let's go out and win the game." And everyone is like, "Yeah!" And then they score.
Yeah.
Basically.
I don't know. They still suck ass. That one play was a good play, but that's also a very regular play that they should have been able to make the entire time.
Yeah, definitely.
You'd even do that in hockey, like a lot.
You do it in hockey?
Yeah, you cross a lot.
Yeah, you do it
What
in
you do.
soccer a lot too.
It's pretty, it's a pretty, like even across sports, it's a basic play.
I'm pretty sure basketball, that's a drill, bro. The freaking three-man weave is a whole
I remember grade 6.
basketball.
I remember grade 6. I had to start with the ball, and then suddenly I was on across the field. I was in the middle, and then I was on back where I was. I never played though, because
I just remember gym class. One of the freaking warm-up drills was a three-man weave. That was the
Three-man
whole
weave.
point. You just there to there to there.
Every sport, man, except baseball. That's not a sport. That's like a club.
It's just a game.
And golf. Golf's a club too.
Okay.
Well, that's a drinking club.
You use clubs.
You definitely use clubs,
Oh,
but it
damn.
is definitely a club. I don't think your heart rate goes anything over like 60 resting. Like,
You know who doesn't like clubs?
who?
Joel. Anyways.
Oh wow, wow.
Yo,
Damn.
Okay, hold on. Before we keep going, let me segue off that. I literally have not touched the game after that scene. I have a clip,
No.
I have a clip of me saying this game is shit. It doesn't even have multiplayer, and they just killed my boy, and I just ended the stream, and I never played again.
Holy shit.
I still have it, but it ended up being like one of the best games ever.
Extras, bro.
I will. That's what I know. I still have to do it. I was doing adult stuff today, and not
No,
like
I'm just saying.
18 plus. I meant like laundry stuff. Okay, I was doing laundry stuff.
There's so much worse shit to go through still.
I know. I'm not
that game?
doing it. I don't care. I don't care. Ellie can go.
I will
fucking
say
die.
though, like after I played that game, I was just like, wow, literally zero good things happened in this entire. I was been playing this for like 30 hours at this point,
Just depressed.
and I don't think a single person smiled in the entire thing.
And I killed a lot of
You know,
dogs.
that's why it was
Dogs?
good. I heard it was
Yeah.
good.
Murder dogs, that sounds way too realistic.
Oh
You
man.
murder fucking guys that are like, you kill a guy and the guy's like, Fred, and then he's having a freaking panic
schizophrenic.
attack on the street, and I was like, what is happening right now?
Oh my God.
And then like, Fred's brain is on the floor, and I'm just in the freaking grass like this, watching this guy have a panic attack. What's going on?
Bro, I heard the game was great though. I'm not saying it was a bad game. I just I was
Gameplay
so
was good.
like not into it. I was just like, yo, no, not doing this.
I've never heard anyone that said it's okay. It's either people love it or they
Mhm.
fucking hate it.
Yeah.
It's one
Lots
of
of people
One
hated
those
it.
spectrum ones. I will say that without killing Joel, I don't think it could.
It could have been better. Exactly. No. Trust me.
I just think like if they didn't kill Joel, it would be the point of the game.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah,
I knew
true.
it was coming because I'm not
Okay.
stupid. Like I'm like, okay, all right, you know, like what else can this game do? Are we just gonna go around fighting things? No, that's not the point of the game. And then as soon as it happened the way it did, the thing is, like, to me, Joel is not dumb. I know maybe
he made bad
that's
decisions.
the problem. In the first game, everything was perfect.
He didn't trust anybody.
Exactly. He had everything down. But that was the point.
You're right.
Like, ooh, these random people. Come on, Tommy. Let's go.
Let's go help them.
Yeah,
like, what
right?
the hell are you talking about? Anyway, it is.
And you know what the icing on the cake was for me? It was that they made you play as her after, and I was like, I don't want to play this piece of shit.
Yo, when they started it, I literally
jumped off.
I was like, did I get the bootleg version, bro? I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this? I was like, so confused.
I was pissed. I was like, I don't want to play as this character. I want her to die. Like, I went out and got eaten like 50 times before I felt good enough to start playing again. I was like, if I'm going to play her, I'm going to get myself killed.
And it was so long, too. Like if it just kind of like you like walk past an area, kill a couple zombies, and then boss, and then it switches. I was like, oh, okay, opening. But it was like a legitimate like level. And they made and I was just like, I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah, it was very bad.
Anyways, forget all that stuff. Obviously that means I guess no one has anything to say about Ashi.
Fuck out.
No one has anything to say.
Nah, man, it's soccer, man. Soccer's boring in real life.
Go team.
I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. It's all right. I can't wait for the next episode. They're gonna win. Hurrah!
I do.
Perhaps.
They've been milking this. That's my one complaint is they've been milking this
game
for a while. And that's my issue. Like, I don't really have complaints about the anime in general. It just cheeses me how trash they are at soccer.
Yeah.
Given, it's not even how bad they are. It's how bad they are given the context and who we're supposed to be playing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that bothers me.
But you know who should have milked it? Cyberpunk.
Nice.
Can we talk, please? I can't do this anymore.
Perfect. I think 10 episodes was perfect.
Dude, it was like that's the thing. That's one of my points. But Andre, obviously you always take the reins. I'm gonna let you take the double reins because you actually have notes. And I'm gonna like segue off that shit. But anyway, guys, I can't wait. Oh fuck, I'm pumped. Oh shit. Oh yeah. All right, guys. I bet you we're gonna have a bunch of great content coming up. Because Alan and Andre and Sean are the best people when it comes to social media stuff.
It's true.
Please check out our TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Messenger, WhatsApp, LinkedIn. But for real, Instagram is probably a really good one to do. Twitter is a really good one. And definitely TikTok. I wasn't kidding about that one. Weeb Gamer Podcast. Audio comes out Fridays. Saturdays, the video comes out. If you want to see our faces and what we look like, honestly, don't do it and just do yourself a favor and don't do it. Just stick to the Fridays and like us from there. And then Also,
I want to announce today we are launching a new clips and extras channel. Weeb Gamer Clips and Extras. Please go follow that, subscribe to that, do all that stuff. We're gonna put a whole bunch of podcast clips on there, and as well as a lot of the extra content that we've been kind of cooking up like as time's going little by little, and then we're gonna start getting up and go full fire there. So please,
I'm gonna stay sitting though. I'm not gonna get up.
Play video games, other anime content, manga content. Hey, we might even throw in some
manga.
Other fun stuff.
Yeah, like Doshijins.
We'll figure it out. But I just made that channel because now we can be completely free there and we don't have to worry about it being connected to the podcast. So I thought,
gambling is bad. Banned from Twitch, by the way. All right.
I didn't even want to bring up the Twitch stuff. I actually wanted to talk to you about that Twitch stuff, but not on here. No. Anyway. Don't
shit on the Cyberpunk. Andre, go Cyberpunk. I'm ready. I'm so fucking ready.
This is what I have. I have literally a whole list of notes on basically.
Look at him go.
One sentence, what happened this episode.
Look at my boy go.
And then just like the thoughts I had like going through this episode. And this was on my second watch, so I was actually able to like pause and go through because I knew what was going on, and I noticed a lot of stuff that I didn't notice beforehand. So basically,
why, like the tears going down your face faster than the
episode one? Sorry. No, episode one. What happened was we get introduced to the Sandevestein, the Sandy.
Dandy.
Right? With the guy who goes cyber psycho, they got it.
Yeah.
Friggin' David's mom, which is the main character, David, friggin' jacks it, but we didn't know because she's a nurse and then she jacks it. And basically, there's a car accident. She dies.
Gonzo.
Freaking David gets sad.
I'm sad.
David fucking gets bullied by everyone. The fucking schools calling him. The freaking he gets locked out of his house.
Yeah.
The freaking guy's like, look at our packages, cremate your mom. Fucking this guy had to walk home himself.
First episode.
His laundry freaking finally worked. But he had no mom, and then
Sorry, I don't know why.
Then he snapped.
You said that. You said that.
Like
that.
this is the only way I can cope. And then he freaking snapped, came to Reaper Doc, and he's like, "Yo, it's time to chrome the fuck up." And
that's the line, actually. Unironically, that's the line.
Yeah.
Yes,
all right.
That's why I said
my thoughts, episode 1, quickly before Sean actually says something decent, and I'm just gonna spew stuff out. I was like, I knew it was gonna happen because it's the anime trope. But obviously, the show is amazing because it doesn't follow any of that shit. But like the first episode hooked me because I'm like, okay, they know the formula. I get it. I'm with it. And then, yeah, I don't know. I just David. There you go. Now, Sean, say something decent because that was me.
Oh yeah, that first episode. Yeah, what got me the most was when they made you think that his mom was gonna be okay. They're like, oh yeah, it's good. Like she's in surgery. It's gonna be fine. You know, simple surgery. And then it's like, oh, by the way, your insurance sucks. So no, she's dead. What's your what package do you want for her cremation and burial?
No,
I'm just like, what the hell?
Why did he pick protein powder box, bro? He couldn't have picked something better. That shit looked like a protein powder box.
Because he wants gains.
No, I know. They literally, like, you know that TikTok meme with like or cash or something like that, bit type. Like that's literally what they did to him. Anyway.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, my favorite part about this like starring is like, oh, you can see the obvious like inequality between the people who have money and who have like the better cybernetic enhancements and the people who have to like struggle with just like being a human almost. Like nobody's really human. Everyone has like some level of enhancement, but he was basically human before the whole the thing he put in his back or whatever. But yeah, it was really good. And I couldn't really tell what was going to happen. And I mean, it looks great. So I just kind of, I was at my brother's when I was watching this and like looking after his dogs. And I was just like having a great time. I was just like sitting with dogs and just like watching this shit, like
so good.
Having pizza and beer and just being like, yeah, this is the life right now, man.
I should have known. Okay, let's start off before. I just want to say previously, this guy walks far as shit to school.
Yeah, that poor guy.
This was like 17 scenes back to back, and this guy's just journeying to school. Yeah. I was like, what the hell? This guy walks far as hell. But I just want to say, I should have known the direction this anime was going based on how his mom died. The fact that they were having a super deep conversation, and then she just stopped talking.
Mm-hmm.
There was no final words. There was no "I love you, son." There was no like do this for me. She literally just laid there on the street.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then MedTech came, and the MedTech is just like,
yo, I can't believe they did that.
Fuck them. Brokies. These brokies.
No insurance.
Don't even have insurance policies. Let them die. That's literally what they said.
Terrible.
Yeah, bro. And then they left, and then he was just like stressed, and he like, you watched the dub. I mean, you watched the sub.
I watched it both. Yeah, I watched both.
Oh, you watched
the
good.
Dub?
Yeah. Like the emotion that he was able to
convey
here was actually, I was like very impressed when he was like that. He was like, "Get the fuck off!"
Yeah.
It was I don't know, Tanjiro. He used like cursing.
He got better.
Cursing form 5. Yeah, and he got it out, man. Like it was good. I loved the dub. I'm not gonna say like the only thing I liked about the regular Japanese version, I guess, comparative to the dub, is what I told you guys. Like the Beholder as.
Yep.
The thing is though, now that like Andre said like, no, I like my Caribbean guy. I was like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, nah, it's not. But honestly, when I rewatched that scene, because I watched that whole episode in Japanese and I watched it back at dubbed, you actually get a sense of better emotion from the Caribbean guy, because he's like, it's like a passive aggressive, like, I don't care, but man, you got to be careful. Like with like Japanese, it's just like beautiful, like humming in your ears, and you're just like, Beholder, it's Beholder, and you're like, oh, he's just
like he could say anything.
I had to try myself just because it's like I need to hear. I was like, no, it is Beholder. But this guy like finished jacking off, and then he just like, came and he's like,
Yeah,
he's like, yo, you're here today. He's like, you're here today. What do you do? No one's gonna take that off your hands.
Yeah.
And I was just like, don't tell me that's so sexy, bro.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good, so good. But yeah, no, like definitely Caribbean guy, definitely a better. Like I like that way better, honestly.
Yeah.
Fair. Mm-hmm. But
yeah.
I wanted to say that I love the relationship between Ripper Doc and David.
Yes.
Because it's so like.
Yes.
They're like so close, but at the same time, it's like the perfect representation of the city.
Yep.
Where he's like, I actually like, at the same time, like I'm out for myself.
Yeah.
Like, yes, like I want you around, but at the same time, like I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna trouble me to like save you, basically at this point. And like, as long as you can pay me, as long as you can do what I want you to do, you can stay around. But like, fuck off at the end of the day. Basically, I don't know how else to describe it. 2, I forgot how much I hated Katsuo. God damn, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah.
And that one thing, especially in the, I don't know how it sounded in sub, but in dub where he like bumped the guy, he was like,
oh my god, yeah.
I don't know what the hell he did. So I just wanted to find out.
Honestly, the characteristics of like the people were portrayed better in dubbed 100%. I think. Japanese, it was just like it was either like Lucy was pretty cool, like she sounded like every generic girl like protagonist, and David again generic, very very generic in Japanese, but like the I don't know, I think because like the swearing, because obviously I speak the language, so like English, I can
hits harder,
the accented like on the curse words, and like the like him being, I mean we're gonna talk about it later, but him being like totally lost in some scenes, like it's portrayed a lot better in English because like I can empathize with like how it is, right? But no, totally.
Lucy's voice actress too, man. Like,
what's his name? Katsuo? Oh my god.
Yeah.
In both, he was fucked. I hated him in both, but definitely in English, a lot more knowing in my ears.
Yeah.
This is kind of a spoiler, but like we're going through the whole anime anyways. But I kind of wish I kind of saw how he ended up after his dad's like freaking face exploded.
Yeah.
Who? Oh yeah. I thought he like thought about him once like near the end, and I was trying to figure out why.
He was fucking going. I think he was just like reliving. Like,
oh, was he just saying that? Okay.
I thought Adam Smasher was Katsuo. I thought
that's what I thought too. Yeah.
We'll
something like
it,
I was confused for some reason.
Like,
yeah, me too.
10 times worse.
No.
Because there was a point where they were talking about Adam Smasher, I think, and then he flashed back to that guy, and I was like, "Why?"
Yeah,
I thought I was like, I missed something, and I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "Is that Adam Smasher?"
Basically, what it was is during that time, the doc was basically being like, "Yo, I can't remember during the first episode, like constantly they were like, yo, you think you're special? You think you're special?" And then he's like, I don't know. He's like, no, I don't think I'm special. I don't know. But then after Main died, he came back and started getting like a lot of chrome. And then Doc was like, yo, I can't believe you're doing all this. And then flashback to all the people that shot on him. And he's just like, I don't know. Guess I'm special.
Oh,
so it's kind of like him like going back to his life and being like,
I get that.
Accepting that I'm great.
I get that. But I just really like, a part of me wanted. Okay, I'll talk about it when we get there, because then it ties into like what what I think about the show. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, the final thing I have is on the second watch was the time I noticed that Gloria specifically called Main, because I didn't even like connect the 1 to 2 until after the fact, and I was like, obviously after watching the whole thing, I go back and then Gloria after David leaves, Gloria is like, Main, it's Gloria. And I was like, oh shit, bro.
It said
like,
it from the start.
I knew they worked together after that, but like I didn't connect it. So like when they freaking beat his ass, I was like, oh, obviously this isn't gonna be like a betrayal. But like, so I'm kind of happy I didn't realize the first time, because I was kind of like, what's happening? Did she betray him? What's going on? I never had that before if I knew. Yeah. Right. But anyways, episode 1 hooked, amazing. Yeah. For all those
definitely piqued interest, and I'm like, okay. Generic like storyline, but really faster paced than most. Generic. By the way, I know we always say it, I know I can't believe we haven't said it yet. Beautiful like landscape and beautiful character designs. For sure. I think Sean said it the best. Like they don't they do enough, but they don't overdo it. Like to the point where you don't know what's going on. They keep it simple, they keep it clean, nice straight lines. Of course, Cyberpunk, so it's a cyber-ish world. So very, very
Yeah,
beautiful.
very
vibrant.
beautiful.
But yeah, anyway, loved it. Love the first episode.
It's great.
Oh, should I,
Okay,
let me bring up the ratings for each episode because I did watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna get to episode 2. Basically, in episode 2, we see that he's like coping not well at all with his mom's death.
Mm-hmm.
Gets to San Devastain, goes, beats up Katsuo, which is satisfying. Freaking leaves, gets expelled, but he's just like, I'm fucked. And like, I'm glad that you know that. That felt good that you like realized that you messed up and like, it's over basically.
Yeah.
Then meets Lucy, who was, I guess,
Stealing something.
Stealing his money.
What was
His
that?
money.
Is that what money
no,
is?
I know, but like Lucy was kind of like, I don't. What's the word? Teased in the first episode.
Yeah.
You see Lucy just like smoking, like chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does he follow her in the first
That's
episode?
what I was saying. Why I don't. That's
She's
the
like, she's
part I
hot?
don't know, but her hair glows, and like it happens later on where like her hair just glowed,
Mm-hmm.
but like at no other point does it glow, and I was like, what does this?
I think
Anyways.
it was like just I don't know if there's any significance to it, but I thought it was just
I
like
think it was
she
okay.
like
like a character choice.
yeah,
like
it's like she
Maybe,
looks
yeah.
a lot different than others, so like it piqued his interest, right? I think that's what they were going for.
Anyways, so like he's just on the train going somewhere. I don't even know where he's going, but he's just going on the train, and then he stops Lucy with the San Devastain. She's like, "Oh, that's exciting," and then brings him in. They do a bunch of work. He overuses it. Ends up at the doctor. She's like, "You don't use suppressants," and he's like, "Nah, I don't know what that is." And then she's like, "You're dumb," and everyone's like, "You're dumb." But then they go home. Everyone's super happy. It's great.
Everything is
Takes
happy.
She takes him to the moon.
Oh yeah.
And a black blonde guy punches him straight in the face. That's how it ends.
Yeah. How is the main not basically just Barrett from 587?
Oh,
Okay, thank you.
I will tell you this,
Definitely.
main is. I don't want to make this racy. That's what I'm saying.
No, just do it. Who
Like
cares?
race
Who gives a
based,
shit?
but main is the quintessential like. This is what Japanese people think of black people. I'm gonna just make him super mad generic black people.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
even
yeah.
though he talks in English, he's like, "Yo, dog.
Yeah.
I can't believe you
What-
would do that, dog."
What's up, man? Yeah, you know we good for it. You know what I mean? Like yeah,
They all have the same exact voice. They all
Uh-huh.
exactly the same.
They're all just loud.
Yeah.
And like
Loud, big as shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Massive.
just
Barrett.
go
yeah, no respect.
And have a gun.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Wait,
Hold on.
yeah, but we don't think like
Yeah.
that. We don't discriminate
No.
here at Weeb Gamer. But honestly,
But I
Perfect
still I like his
Trail is
character.
great. Oh yeah, we talked about the second episode.
Yeah, what
this one
happens in
to
that
me was I was very like iffy about it.
Okay.
Because I was like, ooh, okay, Netflix original. Second episode was like, okay, they introduced like the female partnership. I was
Mhm.
like, okay, cool. I liked. I think it was the first time we saw him use the Sandy. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Or second time.
That was
First time?
cool. So
Okay.
yeah, that was cool. I was like, ooh, very nice. Like that. And now does have some purpose. But what I was gonna say is, from the first episode to the second, they gave you no time. They gave him no time and us no time to really like take in that he lost a parent, and like
Yeah.
he still broke as fuck. But they move on. Life moves on, and that's honestly the theme of the show. Second episode, it was okay for me. I was like, okay, nice, cool colors. She looks cool, edgy, you know, e-girl, whatever. Ladies nuts on your mouth. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, the second episode is what made me fall in love with Lucy, bro. Like when she's like
The second one?
passed
No
out.
way. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like when the paramedics girl
Yeah.
tries to like break them, and then she like breaks.
I had
them
the same
down,
reaction.
and they're, like,
She's,
rolling
just, like,
out
riding.
Bernie, and
Oh,
then
you
she
just like the
smiles at him,
yeah.
and
No,
then she-
I know why you
she
like it.
smiles at him.
Yeah.
No, no.
I was
Oh,
like,
sure.
It was like
Doesn't-
outgoingness of her.
What's her name from Bleach again? She does the same pose too, right?
Oh my god.
No, I'm talking about when it zooms into her.
Yeah, her face.
smiling.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
She's just like
She smiles,
crazy
I'm sure-
mode.
Mhm.
Yeah, right. And then that smile, and then the second smile Listen, that one like primed me, but that smile when they were sitting on the moon, like right before friggin' Barrett.
The
came,
moon was sick. Yeah, I will say.
Barrett?
right before main, and then she smiles at him, and even he's just like, yo, I can't look at that. That's he's like,
hey, whoa, whoa.
He's like, don't look at me like that. I'm about to act up. That's what he said. And I didn't notice this. One thing I noticed later is her eyes light up, like as she's smiling on it, and then I'm just like, I didn't notice the first time, but that's basically I will say main and
yeah.
I will say I don't know. I didn't know that.
And he's there because right after that happens, that's when.
Shit, Andre, you gotta watch things second time more often. I'm liking this.
Yeah, for real. You're getting picking up a lot of stuff. But,
the other options I have is like Marcus is never mentioned again, right?
Who's Marcus?
Is like the voice that's talking to Katsuo's dad.
Yeah, never mentioned again.
He's never mentioned. He's just kind of like an assistant.
He's just he's like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. And then I just wanted to say this is the first time the exoskeleton is mentioned because they talk about the product, and I didn't obviously. I didn't get it until later
wow!
on.
Really that early?
Yeah,
Holy
everything
smokes.
is connected. That's why I was like, it's done very well.
Wow.
And I wanted to say this is the first time they kind of start talking like that coded language. Like they repeat certain words.
Yeah, that was weird.
And
What was up with
trying
that?
to figure out, is it coded language? Because it's not as bad here, but like later on.
It's like, hey Andre, would you want to go to the store today?
Yeah, it was tripping me out.
After the time skip when Lucy calls Kiwi, and he's like, I want to know, David doing and question mark, and I'm just like, what the? Why are they talking like this?
I don't know. It was really annoying.
It's code, but like I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt.
I thought it was like bad reception or something, so things were getting repeated.
I don't know. Using I thought it was stupid, but they're using like almost like a telegram. Like type way of talking to each other. I don't know, but yeah, I agree. I was like, oh, that's weird. Like Jacob Tutu all over again, but it is what it is. Sean, what did you think about the second episode?
I thought it was really good. Like I was starting to understand the whole like, oh, this guy's alone and he's going to basically just cling to whoever he finds next or whoever he has fun with or whatever, like lost puppy stage. So like, and it kind of like, like, oh, this is like the innocent guy. Let's see like how down the rabbit hole he goes. Cause he starts like he's edgy, but he's not like a murderer, like a bad guy technically yet. Right. So he's going to start like getting corrupted or like going down some kind of a road where he's just like changing. Yeah. And he's going to get with, depending on who he gets with, is going to like change like who he becomes. And like you get to see like the innocent kid like reaction to things like within like a gang or whatever. Yeah. And I like it just seemed like a fun time, and I kind of could like tell it's going down that route. Yeah. So, and I really like those kind of stories, so I was really into it. I was excited, and the moon thing was cute, and I really didn't expect the betrayal at the ending. I was like, damn, I was actually like pissed. No. I was like, oh, I thought they were just like vibing, and then she brought Maine in, and he wakes up. Yeah, like I was very turned off for a second. I was like, damn, I'm pissed. No, but I watched the next episode fast enough to get over it. But
of course. No, yeah, like when they're on the moon, I love that whole scene. Like when, I did forget that was the scene on the moon, but this this episode was on the moon. But it was very, I don't know, it was so nice and everything was so pretty. I was so like taken away by it. Cause you can almost like when he's like, oh, you can feel the sun on my skin. I'm like, yeah, man, me too. Like I can feel it too, but I don't know. Lucy seemed cool. Like I thought different. I'm like, okay, so she actually.
Oh, and her voice.
That
dub voice.
Oh yeah.
The dub voice reminds me of Meg from Hercules. It's just like, I'm weak to that, man. I'm so weak to that.
To figure out, I was like, who is what is her voice trying to it reminds me of someone. Yeah, Meg from Hercules. Absolutely. Yeah. I don't know, but then I liked how like. Maine just came in and punched the shit out of him, just like absolutely destroyed him. But then we go to this third episode. Funny.
Before that, I just wanted to say when Sean watched the second episode, it was funny when he's like, "Oh my God, she betrayed him," and I just had to stay quiet.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I was cheesed.
We talked. It's Destiny's voice for Lucy, by the way, the English dub.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I never watched Talked in English.
You're right. Let me.
Oh yeah.
See. Oh,
me neither.
Also
None of us have.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. Well, though she does do that voice, so I guess we should watch Talked in English again.
But nah, I think I need to rewatch Talked again.
Did you watch Demon Slayer?
I've never watched
it
it
in
again.
dub too, or sub too, right?
I've seen the first season in dub. And the
Me too.
movie.
Me too.
No, she's the one of Tengen's wife is same voice actor.
I think I need to watch second season.
Eden Zero. I
Lucy-
think Andre, you watched that, right?
Oh my god, this guy.
Eden Zero. No.
That's the shitty fairy tale knockoff.
Oh, that's what it was.
As if
Forget
fairy
it,
tale
bro.
isn't shitty enough.
It's done. Did you say the rating of the episode or whatever? Is that what you want?
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So, well, I was gonna ask, do you guys know the ratings yet? Okay.
No.
So, let's do this at the end. I like this. We'll do it at the end.
Alright, episode 3.
Smooth Criminal.
Basically, in episode 3, he's just like, y'all are cyberpunks, and you're like, yeah. And then they do a job, and then he kind of succeeds, but they all mess up. He doesn't do anything wrong, but the rest of them mess up.
Yeah.
And they steal some dude's car, and then friggin' Giancarlo Esposito's like, how dare you? And then Main's like, bruh, tell me what we're doing. And he's like, no. And then leaves. And then but they have a party, and it's great music.
It's
I want to say before we get to the end,
Yeah.
like, this whole soundtrack is fucking amazing.
Oh, it's such.
yeah, it's really good.
The synth.
Yo,
wave
how
punk-
weird is it to hear that guy's voice though on an anime character? So weird. I was like, is that him? I was like, oh, that's. I mean, his voice is great. It's just strange. He's such a Breaking Bad character for me, or like Mandalorian.
And they picked the best character, the perfect character for his voice.
Yeah.
He's that was I was when I
Shady guy.
heard it, I'm like,
Faraday is the only one he
yo.
could be.
I was like, yo, wait, no way they got that, and then they did. They spent a lot of money, honestly.
Yeah.
They must have, bro.
Oh, you finished
Must
episode 3?
I mean, yeah. I mean, basically they did the job, and then they.
Yeah, that's
failed.
pretty much
they
it.
succeeded, kind of, but they failed.
Yeah.
And then Faraday got mad at them, and then Main's like, "Shut your mouth." And then he's like, "All right, lay low, and then we'll wait for the future."
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is so. This episode is this one. So this third episode, this is when I'm like, okay, I am gonna like this because
Yeah.
like last episode, Main just came off as like some dickhead that just cared about his like he seemed to just care about the money, his products, the mission, boom. But like this episode, you really, he is really a father figure for David in the sense of just like the mission. He gives him a couple tips, says, listen, you can't live this life and rely on others, which is kind of hilarious. Obviously by the end of the show we learn that. But he's like, listen, I don't want you to like go off and die with thinking that.
Yeah.
You got to be your own man, and you have to do it. So I really started liking Main. I liked all the characters. But Main really stood out in this episode, and I think obviously David liked that.
Yeah. That's a couple of things I liked about this episode too. Is the first one was Main is finally starting to get like buddy with him and everyone, and you get to see like, oh, this guy's actually like he's really cool to like be friends with and be working under kind of thing. And also like him using his mechanical wear when he was driving, that was interesting.
Oh, that was cool.
And he's like driving against traffic, and he's just like. But yeah, very very good scene.
That's another thing I only noticed in the second watch through. This guy used it a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
over and over again to like move through traffic and stuff.
Oh
Also,
yeah.
This is a question I have. The tiger claws in this episode, they also spoke Japanese.
Yes.
In the
Yes.
sub?
Yes, they did.
Mhm.
Which I was like, this is where the dub is better, because they were hilarious in the dub. Because you were just like you're hearing English, all these different type of accented English, and then you just see these these samurai motorcycle people start speaking Japanese, and it was hilarious. I'm like, this is great. But yeah, they spoke Japanese in both.
That's a benefit that the dub has, is like, especially in the game too.
Yeah.
Like, they have a lot of like different like racial and cultural groups.
Oh yeah.
And they all speak different languages, and they speak their language like in the game. But like when it's Japanese, everyone just speaks Japanese.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is the first time we get the Main at the end, where he's like, I pay everyone my fair share, bro. Don't trust no one in this city. Don't like use this as a crutch. Like, you gotta protect yourself. This is literally Main being like, all right, Gloria was like a good friend of mine. You're Gloria's kid. Like, I'm like taking it upon myself to basically make sure.
Like mentor you.
Yeah.
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 And this is when I should have known it was gonna turn south.
Like I told Steph, my girlfriend, first episode, there's a line that Gloria says, you know, I want you to be the top of thing, and I'm like, in my head I didn't say nothing yet. I'm like, okay, there it is. And then with Maine, I'm like, we never saw his real dad, and here's his dad. So it's coming, right? So that's why I was thinking too, and that's exactly what Andre was saying. Like, this is where I'm like, okay, they're taking anime tropes, but they're executing it so good that like it's not generic in that way. But yeah, no, I don't know. Also, the guy with the long arms freaked me out the whole time. I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, yo, if he ever grabbed me, like he'd be across the room and go like this, and you'd be like, yo, relax, man. He was hilarious though.
Yeah, he was funny as hell.
Pilar, and then this is also the episode that Rebecca gets introduced.
Yeah, Rebecca.
The reason why I make us specific is she's
the lolly mustache.
Let's just say her and Rem have a lot in common. But anyways,
dude, there's a more lolly character than Rem in that anime.
What happened?
There's a more lolly character than Rem in that anime. The one that's actually a lolly.
I'm not talking.
No, he's talking about how she should have. Oh my god! God damn it! He's talking about like who should have won. Honestly,
I thought you got your lollies mixed up, bud.
I would like to say I didn't expect that from you, but I expected that from you.
Also, I will say they made like such a specific thing where the Ripper Doc's like, yo, only use the Sandy maximum 3 times.
The guy used 8.
He used like, how about 10? Immediately after, bro. This guy starts driving. He's like, over and over and over again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Anyways, I like that, and this is when we get like little inklings of him being like, of Maine being a chrome junkie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't like. We knew he was gonna go Cyber Psycho basically at this because he's like, he puts it above all. He's telling David, he's like, yo, you gotta get more chrome. You gotta do this. You gotta get chrome. It makes you stronger. Investment in yourself. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
He's always saying this is where we get the little like seed planted.
Yeah. David also says, no, I'll take you. No, he didn't say that. Never mind. Next later episode. Got you. Sorry. Everything's jumbling.
Okay, so that's
Going Cyber Psycho.
That's how we took it. That's why I took notes. Anyway, so that's when we get to episode 4. This is the first episode where we're like,
this one's called Lucky You, by the way.
Maybe this isn't an episode where maybe this anime isn't happy. Maybe this is gonna be a nice
maybe.
I see.
No. This is the episode where we get it. So
yeah.
We get the whole training montage because he's bored. First of all, I want to say between that friggin' Dorio and Maine's friggin' makeup was friggin' gross.
Dorio and oh yeah, that was like forced.
Yeah.
Like in both ways, and I was uncomfortable.
It was gross.
But hey,
I would say.
While he's on the phone, mind you. Anyway, keep going.
And it's always worse in like anime because like when like real people kiss on screen, then it's like. It seems more real, but like anime, like I know they're not actually kissing, so I just hear this guy going, and I just know he's literally on the mic going,
I respect it, honestly.
Oh my god. Anyways, that was gross. But besides that, we get the whole training montage where he's like getting better at stuff. He's trying to run. He gets his first implant with like the heart or the lungs, and then he starts freaking sprinting, and everything's going great. They're doing jobs and training sessions back to back, and then there's some random homeless dude who's just pissing in a can.
Oh yeah.
And in hindsight, I should have known this was going left. I was literally watching this. I remember myself first time watching it, just innocent. I was like, it's Pilar. He's the funny character, the comedic relief. So he's just fucking around with this guy.
Yeah.
And then the guy, I didn't even see it at first. I just saw his head explode, and I was like, what the hell just happened? And then I noticed that he freaking put up the gun right into his head. Yeah. He's like, oh, you chromed your dick? You're crazy. That was
funny, though. That was hilarious.
Gone. Funny till the end.
And then part of me in my brain, I was like, oh, I guess his brain is like in his chest or something. He's just gonna build a new head and be fine.
That's what I thought. I thought the concept.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just in my head. I didn't even have to think about it. Like nowhere in my brain said, "Oh, this guy's just dead now," because it happened so fast.
Yeah.
Episode 4.
Yeah.
And like even the way Rebecca like reacted, I was like, oh, okay, so like, all right, he'll be back. Like his consciousness will just be uploaded to another like chromed out thing, and we're good.
That's what I
And
thought
then,
too. Yeah, because you have like some indication of death because of his mom, but they're like poor, so whatever, they don't really count.
And they're
but like
human,
the concept of death among like people who are so cybernetic felt weird.
Yeah.
They're almost like the surreal.
Yeah. But like that's what flipped the switch for me. I'm like, oh shit, like okay, they can die, and I should be like,
yeah,
if
exactly.
someone's arm blows off, that's okay. But if their head goes, then you're probably like, oh shit, like we better be like sad about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
We were definitely sad about it.
I don't know if this has significance, but this was also an episode like earlier before that happened. He had like the arms for Pilar, and like he walks past the car.
Oh yeah.
Them, and he like hides them,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And it literally looks like the same street he carried his mom down.
Oh.
I'm gonna go and say yes because we see it again. Remember when he's like, we'll talk about it again, but like at the end of the show where he's doing the thing and he's going psycho. He's going sicko mode basically, and again it shows him on that same street. So maybe that's not a bad point. Yeah.
And this is also the first time where we talked about last episode that Jessica likes friggin' David. Like she comes up to him like specifically. She's like, "Oh, you don't remember me?" Blah blah blah. And then like this is where we get to know that like she likes him, and she liked him from now.
Jessica?
Cared about him.
Who's
Rebecca,
Jessica?
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, who the fuck
Yeah.
is Jessica, bro?
I've been watching friggin' Fresh Off the Boat.
Yeah, my dad's fresh off the boat.
Anywho,
Dad, I hope when you
so-
see this, Dad, know that don't beat me, okay? All right, next go.
And this is what I commend Cyberpunk is it made me care so fast.
Too fast.
Like I thought To Your Eternity made me care too fast.
Yeah.
I was gonna make that. Yeah.
So fast.
Yeah, I agree.
Like that one scene where like friggin' David and Maine are just like putting their suppressants in. They're just like and I'm just like, oh, they're best friends.
I'm like, yeah, this is the moment. And I will say, this is the first show that like made me and Andre almost like we are not argued, but we were like, no, I said that it was good, and Andre's like, no, I said it was good, and I'm like, well, look at this, and he was like, no, look at this. And I was like, well, fuck, yeah, you won, and I was genuinely sad, and then I'm like, wait, the show is making me like that, and I'm like, all right, it has a special place. It might not be the greatest, but it does have a special place in my heart. Definitely.
Yeah.
Everything was too fast. Like that was the point.
If you want to take credit for it, then.
And then
it's up there.
The other question I have is: did David have something against guns, or did he not want to chrome up too much? Because remember when Maine was at first he was uses heat and he's like, nah, I'm good with the Sandy, and he just kept saying he's good with the Sandy until eventually he was forced to shoot the cyber cynical in the head. And it was like this whole thing.
I thought it had something to do with his mom, but that was like later.
Yeah, me too.
But why guns specifically was it an issue? Like I don't know if it's like because I guess technically guns cause their death, but like that's not. Or is it just like he's a good kid, so like killing people?
That's what it is. Like the
he wanted to try and avoid killing people. Because it was like a big step forward.
Yeah, that's true too.
I think that's what it was.
That's possible.
So
I think he also didn't like guns.
He's just been using Sandy to like knock people over and push them out, and then everyone else kills them. But yeah, sorry, what shot were you gonna say?
No, I agree. Like, I think he didn't like guns because of experience with his mom,
yeah.
And maybe also because he was a kid. Because, like I was saying when you were here, but not saying anything for that span. Remember?
Yeah, he was sitting there, but he blended into the couch for a second.
Like he's like the innocent kid in the group, right? So like we expect to see him slowly like get not like I don't want to say corrupted, but I want to say like influenced. But yeah, I guess so. Actually, corrupted, influenced, whatever.
I think his feelings towards guns and like just weapons in general, is like a good I don't know what they call it, like a marker for us, the audience, to see where his sanity is at. Like, because progressively, he gets to the point where we're gonna talk about it. He gets to, and he doesn't care. Like, I mean, he doesn't care. But now, like, it's slowly he's like getting to that point. But yeah, no, that's a good point. I never really thought about the guns thing like that.
And also, skinny David is best David. In my opinion.
I agree. When the time skipped, I was like, now I feel insecure, and I'm not watching the show anymore. the whole time they were in the apartment together, I was not looking at anything else but him. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, yo, that V taper, god damn. Even though it's mechanical.
Tell me that's not the dream. Bro.
That's the dream.
You and your girl are just fucking jacked, and then you have your own apartment. You can just walk
just in there naked,
naked around, just like and just be and just be cool because you and your girl are both fucking jacked and fit.
That's the dream. Yo, I'm gonna get a poster.
Yeah, if anyone sees you by accident, they will be like, "Thank you, sir."
Yeah, it wouldn't be like a
yeah.
Like,
People
I
who
appreciate it.
They look across, see a man like looking at them, and they just wave. They're just like, hey.
Yeah, no, that's so true.
God damn.
Damn, we already went to the time skip. Stop, go back.
No, we're not there.
Go back.
We're not there. And this is the last thing I want to say because this is at the end. This is the time where Lucy and David finally come together as one because Main's like, "Yo, how you treating David?"
Oh yeah,
He's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Don't be stupid. Like you you hit that basically." He's like, "Nah, she doesn't like me." And then he's like, the best thing to bring people together is trauma. And seeing one of your friends' head explode and having to murder a homeless pissing dude is gonna bring people together. Basically, she's just like, yo, listen, like you're good at what you do, but like you're friggin' a kid and useless. And he's like, but why though? And she's like, I don't know. I don't want to have to explain anything, so let me kiss you.
Yeah, let me kiss you.
So then she kissed him. And I will say this is the first time where I should have known that this was going to lead to travesty. David explicitly says, I promise you I will not die. He's
yes, that's the third one. There it is. This is what we talked about. And actually,
the Holy Trinity.
Like my girlfriend's learning. She's like, he said it. And I'm like, he fucking said it. And guess what? It's just a matter of time until we see it. I don't know. It was by the way, again, side note, every episode's beautiful by now. Everything's beautiful.
Oh yeah. It's great to look at.
The colors,
very
the
nice.
music.
Sometimes I look forward to just like the episode ending when like the Cyberpunk like friggin' comes in. I was like, God damn, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
The animation looks sexy.
Oh, by the way,
the opening too.
Did you guys see the outro music video? It's like 5 minutes long on YouTube. Yeah. Do you know who that is? She is, I don't know if I got her name now, but she is the other, what do they call like Lucy and Kiwi? I forget now. What's their job? Netrunners? Okay. So she is the netrunner before them. And her story is actually sad. So if you pay attention to the music video, it shows her life story. And it's very similar to Lucy's and David's.
Netrunner,
really?
Like the one that broke down the
they go in and they break down like the interface of like the actual thing.
Is it the one that broke down the old code that Lucy was like that Arasaka was like walking?
Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about like that. Yeah, that could be her, but I don't know. The music video just shows her doing stuff and like how her life sucks, just like all these other people we're talking about.
I will say this is something that you guys may not notice, but there's a part in it when Rebecca can't get into the club. And then friggin' he uses the Sandy to pick her up and then bring her in the club. And then there's a girl sitting on the bench.
She's like this.
And then she's like, she smiles and goes like, that girl is a pivotal character in the video game.
Oh.
And
shit.
Club, and then she gives you a bunch of jobs and shit.
Nice.
And I didn't notice the first time until the second time I watched it, I was like, oh, that's
no way. That's
wow.
Cool. I would have not known. I've never played the game before, so that's cool.
Yes. Okay, now let me look at how long
we're at 110-ish, 112.
Like a 2-hour episode. Anyways, episode 5, guys.
Nah,
we're on episode 5. We're gonna go quick. This is basically the one where they get Kurosaki and they try and ambush him to kidnap him so he can make explicit BBs for Tanaka, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they try it first. He uses some friggin' EMP thing, takes them out. And I wanted to ask you guys, do you think this is where Main's cyberpsychosis started? Because he was like, there was no indications before, and then he was taken out here, and then the first real point was after that when they ambushed Tanaka, and then he tried to use his arm, and then it got like jammed.
It got jammed.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
which was right after this happened.
Yeah, I remember that.
It must have been then, yeah. I feel so bad for me. God damn it, man.
Yeah.
God damn it! Now I'm thinking about it. Like even his like his analogy where he's just running. Oh my, that kills me.
Also, Kurisaki's English voice is sexy.
Oh God, yeah. God damn it, yeah, for sure. I don't know, Sean. I'll let you go for this one because I kept talking the other ones.
Yeah, a good episode. I liked how like they got for once because they were kind of like, I mean, everything other missions weren't like super smooth, but he was doing a bit too well, you know. Yeah. And like he tried to get him with the whole like, oh, I'm your biggest fan. Like he was totally not buying it. I was confused as to why he took David with him though. Why was that?
Because he knows that he has potential. I think he said like he wanted it because he's like, I don't know actually.
I don't know why he took David. That's
Yeah.
actually a good question. Oh, maybe because there was only between Maine and David. And David.
Why do you have to take someone? Just bail.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just.
You know what? That's weird. I didn't even think.
Well,
about
he's a
that.
sicko.
Right now.
He's a sicko, right? So like he wanted
Yeah.
He wanted
take
to
anyone.
experience his
Yeah.
He must have known he had the Sandy.
Yeah.
Because like when he was showing him specifically that guy's memories.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say the voice actor.
Yeah.
Dub
You're
voice
right.
actor is Tanjiro's dad. So in that scene, you had Tanjiro.
Oh my
talking
God.
to Tanjiro's dad, which is also Askeladd from Vinland.
Nice. Beauty.
But yeah, that's a good question. I do think it must be because he knew he had the Sandy. It must be.
I think yeah, he must have known he had the Sandy already, and then he's like, oh, this is the kid with that potential. Let me try and break him and get him to like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, because he had Norris's. The BD that they used was Norris's memories.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming which came from the Sandy. So I'm assuming that's why.
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
Because they made a whole emphasis that he's basically just a freak.
Yeah, they did do that. Yeah, and he was a freak, honestly. But yeah, let's just go with that. Honestly, it doesn't bug me that much. I was just wondering.
Yeah, and then my main question from this episode is:
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys think that the BD was real before it was announced?
Yes. Yes, I did.
When did you realize that this was fake?
When he kept shooting people, I was like, hey, it's not him.
Yeah, I agree. I noticed pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, if this is real, this is stupid. Yeah. So I'm just gonna hope it's not real.
Yeah, I thought it was real until he shot someone because I was like, oh shit, the guy got him into like this place, shot all these cops, gave him a gun, and now he's gonna get caught. And I'm like, oh shit. And then a cop came in, he's like, boo, boo, boo. I was like, okay, no. This is like, I was like, and then he kept shooting. I was like, okay, yeah, this is fake.
You did it faster than me. I was just like when he like brought up the blade gun.
Oh really?
And freaking sliced the guy. Not the blade gun, the blade from his arm and cut the guy. I was just I was like, bro, it's episode 5, bro. No way this guy's cyber.
No way.
I was like, no way, man. So that's when I realized. But that was pretty messed up. Like and then the guy comes up and he's like, ooh, how does it feel experiencing your own death? It's better than more.
What a psycho.
Other people's death.
Yeah, right.
And now I made you experience your own. And then what I love about Kurosaki is this guy's composure never broke one time.
Never.
Bro. This guy's like, I give up. He's like, joke's on you. Drones. And then they beat the drones and he's like,
okay.
He's like, you got me. He's like, you got me.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my God. But again, this episode, which I didn't realize before, is to emphasize how Maine is like always using the present.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like I said in the I was like, this guy was meant to go psycho, because he
Yeah.
was always on suppressants. This guy was always getting bigger, and like this is the first time where he's kind of just like he started getting like aggressive for like no reason.
Yeah. And especially when he started saying things to David, he's just like, he's like, why are you talking down to me when that like machinery is supposed to be mine? And I was like, damn, man, this guy's just like throwing shade everywhere. I don't know. It made me very uncomfortable. Maybe very sad.
And he just beat the shit out of Tanaka, bro.
Tanaka.
And again, this was nice foreshadowing to David's death when Kurosaki's dying, when he gets like Tanaka like shoots him in the throat, and he's like he's dying, and he just like smiles and just like looks at David.
Yeah.
And then David's like, "What the hell, bro?" Yo, I would honestly probably, I don't know.
I would have quit.
I'd give up. I'd quit. I'd sit down in my room and I'm just like, I'm not leaving.
100%.
Yeah.
If some guy smiles at me, he dies. I'm like, yeah, I can't. I ain't. Nope. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
No way.
That's it. But that, again, amazing episode. A lot of stuff.
Mhm.
And this is when things were basically like, it's climax
Yeah,
time.
it's a
and
huge
things are
turning
about to start
point.
getting rolling. And episode 6.
I will say
The
this
second
is the highest rated
episode-
episode. 6.
Really?
Makes sense.
It's well deserved.
It makes sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Makes sense.
I'm trying to think about it, and I'm like, I'm 100%.
Oh,
for it
wait.
Because
Oh my god, it changed.
is the last episode the highest?
It is. No way.
That's fair. That's what I was going to say. Episode 6, like, I can accept, but I personally
Yeah.
would be the last episode for me.
Yeah.
I love 6 though. 6
basically-
was so good.
But seeing, because again, my brain thought I thought he was gonna roll with this crew until
Mhm.
the end,
yeah.
Yeah.
and then when basically they're just like, all right, these two are the most important, get rid of them.
Literally.
Basically, this started with things going wrong. Friggin', this is when his cyber psychosis started. Beat the shit out of Kiwi, which in
Yeah.
retrospect,
Fair.
good.
Yeah, for real.
fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck that
Fuck
bitch.
her, man.
During the time, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
But like in retrospect, good.
I would've-
Yeah.
Actually, I would have done the same thing. Not in psychosis. I would have just fucked her up. Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, and then it kind of led. I'm trying to. It's crazy how like convenient it made it, because it forced
Lucy.
what's her face? It forced Lucy to have to
Mhm.
do it. She broke super like hard like security systems that Kiwi was having a lot of trouble with. Which we'll get to it, but then get to Faraday noticing Lucy, and then default from there. But anyways, so that happened. Lucy's like, yo, I don't want to do this. David's like, let's not do this then. And then Lucy's like, no, we can't stop. We got to do it. So tell me I have to do it. And David's like, all right, you have to do it. I believe in you. And then she does it. A whole bunch of shit goes down. Friggin' he flatlines for a bit. So MedTech comes. Everyone's going on. And then Max Tech, all these fucking techs.
All the text.
They're coming. What I love the most about this episode was like how Max Tech and MedTech were like and the NCPD. They're all
Mhm.
working together, but at the same time not.
Yeah.
Because like NCPD came and they're like shooting, and then they're like, "Yo, we gotta kill them." And MedTech's like, "No, that's our client. You can't kill them." And then he's like, "I don't give a fuck about your client." But then the client died, and then MedTech is like, "All right, we're out. Our client's dead."
It's
And
all
then
up to you now.
NCPD's like, "Yo, why are you leaving?"
Wait,
It was
why
like-
are you going?
it was like a whole thing going on back and forth. But then we get to see his thing, and then freaking what's her face? Dorio tries her best. She's like, "Oh shit,
Oh
I
yeah.
have to suppress him because he's losing it." That's
God,
what
what a
it's supposed to
character
do.
she is, man.
But in order
Yeah.
to do it, she ends up getting shot in her back. And this is the big thing that I've noticed. 3 shots happen, and you literally see the life like drain from her face with each one.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first
I
one
know,
hurts,
yeah.
the second one she's like this, and the third one like her eyes just like kind of like lose it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The saddest part in this entire episode was when
Wayne,
friggin'
when he says the line.
no.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
When before that, when David shows up and David's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "What are you doing?" And Main's like, "Yo, only thing I can do, bro. Like, she didn't make it. I gotta like." And then he's just like seeing like wood and stuff. He's like,
Yeah.
"I just gotta cremate her body. She didn't make it." He's talking so normal, and he's like, "Don't worry about it. We gotta leave. I got you." And he's like, "Listen, can't do it."
Yeah.
And the way it fit perfectly is because he told Lucy that he believed in her, so she could do it.
Yeah.
And he asked Lucy, he's like, "Yo, aren't you gonna like? I have to do something that I'm scared as shit to do. Like, aren't you? You're supposed to tell me that. Hey, like, I
Don't
believe
you
in
yeah,
you
don't
can
you
do it.
believe in me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you believe in me?" And then he leaves before she can say anything.
I just
And
got
this is the first
goosebumps.
point.
I'm so
This is the
fucked.
first point where I realized I'm just like, Lucy isn't the fucking one. She's not the one. As much as she's.
I have another point where she's not the
David
fucking one
belongs
too.
to Rebecca. Lucy's for me.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Finally, you're saying it. Yo, I have a point, and I know Andre, you know where it is too, and or you guys both will probably know. It doesn't make sense what she does, like what her thought process was at one point. It didn't make sense to me.
Yes.
But we're gonna get to
Listen,
that.
I'm gonna tell you this. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we're here
after
right now.
this
We're here right
episode.
now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So then he goes there. And then finally he was waiting for somebody, because the 2 most important people in his life, he's waiting for one of them to just be like, let's do this. We got this. I believe in
Yeah,
you.
and they're
We're gonna
both
win.
just
and
not.
both of them just don't. And then
Yeah.
all he can do is fucking give up, and he just freaking falls. And then he's like, "Fast is what you do. Get out of here," basically.
Yeah.
And the only issue I have with this entire episode is how the fuck did he get his arms?
Right. So he had to wait for Maine to blow up and then grab the arms, unless
He had to shoot the thing, blow up, remove his arms, and then run out.
Right.
Yeah.
Or it blows up, but the things you would have saw him come out and go back in because the explosion was so bad. Like, yeah, I agree. Because I was sitting there, I'm like, are those his arms? Like, when did they go back to? When did he go back to grab them?
In the episode before, he specifically said, "Hey, you can have my arms if I flatline." So
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That's what he wanted.
Damn, I forgot.
But like, how?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
Man, I just took him.
I'm not gonna
just
look
took him with
far
him
into it because I don't want to ruin it. But like, I don't know.
He used his back thing, so it was like time didn't even move.
Yeah, but then that means Maine doesn't blow up.
But he blows up first, and then he takes them.
Are you fucking mental? You think he ripped off his arms and then just fucking did?
No, that's how fast he was. He waited for him to start blowing up, and then the second he started to blow up.
Okay. I thought
he just
like Luke Kanged him and then like just took
out
his arms.
He did start blowing up.
Exactly.
Remember, he looks at Maine, and then you see his spine,
that's true.
Like, you see him start exploding. But at the same time, you would have to run into the fire.
Yeah.
Grab the arms, both of them, by the way.
Yeah.
And then leave.
Yes. Maybe they flew off, like towards him.
Yeah, but at 0 speed because time is relevant to him.
Well, he waited for them to reach him first, and I don't know, man. I don't know.
This episode has a great, fucking
fantastic episode.
This was like a Google.
What was What was his line? What was his line? What was Maine saying the whole time?
All I remember is like.
No, you have to remember the line.
He said, "Fast is fast."
No. He was saying something the whole time while he was like even killing people. He's like, "This is what I do," or like, I can't remember what he was saying.
Is this mess my fault? That one?
Yeah. Was this? Oh yeah, he was like, "Was this?"
He was like,
yes,
bloody.
I'm going
back.
You know what?
That's my fault,
brother. I'm going back right now. I'm gonna go find out. I need to know what he said. Keep going though.
But yeah, this was like a Gugu's Death episode.
Oh, it was totally a Gugu's Death.
I didn't cry or anything.
Nah.
Yeah.
I literally.
It would hurt. It hurt.
I felt it in like my
body.
Mm-hmm.
I think my stomach was hurting at the time too.
And then when friggin' David like screamed in slow motion at the end, like where it like crescendoed perfectly with the friggin' OST, and then he just and it goes like into his mouth, and then friggin' Lucy's crying, and then he just shows up with his friggin' arms just like in there, and they just don't talk.
Yeah.
They just drive away, no words. And then the next episode is just a time skip.
Yeah.
That was like perfect. Episode 6 might be a perfect episode.
It is. That's what it was before, but it went down to a 9.2, which is fine. And then I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. 10 went from like an 8.6 to a 9.5.
Damn.
So it's near I think the overall rating of the show went up.
I think what happened was Cyberpunk Edgerunners got popular. Cyberpunk the game got popular. People like, why are people playing Cyberpunk? Found out that people are watching Cyberpunk Edgerunners, decided to watch it themselves, and then they're like, oh shit. It is fucking good. Episode 10 is good. My literally only problem with episode 10 is he looks ugly as shit, not ugly.
Yeah, he does.
But that's just because I hate mechs. So
yeah. I didn't like that mech either. I was hoping he would go back to normal eventually. Like that was just like a temporary thing, but he stayed in it. I was like, I hate that thing. It looks so goofy.
But anyways, so now we get to episode 7. I will say this. In multiple times, I did not realize that Falco existed until the second watch through.
Who's Falco?
The driver. The guy with
the
mustache, the one with the mustache.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even notice the person until episode 7 when he was driving and he said him. But he was in multiple episodes before that.
He was?
Yeah.
I only noticed him when they introduced him and they're like, oh, Falco's our trusted driver. No, I don't know when episode that was though.
There was like episode like 3 or something when they were at thing in the original, like he was drinking with them.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one holding Kiwi when she was knocked out.
I didn't know.
And he was the one that punched Maine in the face after he went cyberpsych.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, I noticed he was there.
Okay, I remember that scene now. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't notice him as a person until fucking the second playthrough. I was like, because when episode 7 came up, I saw Rebecca, I saw David, I saw this new kid, Kiwi, and this random guy driving. I was like, I don't know who this mustache man is. But then watching it back, I was like, he was there the whole time. I didn't even realize he was there the whole time.
So what Maine was saying, he kept asking, is this my fault? He kept asking as he was thinking. Fuck me, man. That was the worst part for me, because like, yeah, it was. It's like that's the worst part. That was the worst part. Like, it was his fault.
The part that I wish we can get more is like, what's his backstory?
Yeah, because his running and all that shit.
Him like running, but like why? Why is he so dedicated to chroming himself up? Why is he like why does he have the thing where he's like, I can't turn back now? Like, why does he have that attitude?
So the ongoing theme for this show is that, and Lucy says it to David too. He's like, you got to stop living other people's like dreams and stuff, right? So
that's part of his too?
It could be, but it just, I don't know. Like, it's not even the part about taking someone else's dream, but taking it to a point where you're at the like your most down, like you're just down bad, like you're just done, and you're still like fixated on that. You have to give up. That's the problem with these characters that have pretty much all of them have passed. Is that none of them have like they're all prideful. It's all pride. Like Main's so prideful because he's like, like you said, like I'm a big guy and I can't. No one gonna hurt me except me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then and that's what happens. Like, you just get so much pride. Same thing with David. It ends up with him too. But yeah, I think it was just like him just saying, "This is this my fault?" When he literally just shot his girlfriend like 3 times or whatever she is to him.
He didn't shoot him. She got shot by.
Oh, whatever. You know what I mean. And she just put herself in danger. Yeah, and at the same time, she saves him basically by injecting him with like the meds. So, God, that episode for me, that episode's near perfect.
What?
She gets shot in the back.
By who?
By the Max Tech guys.
I thought. Okay, it was him,
I thought it was him too. Yeah. But I thought you said it was Vivi for a second.
Vivi,
I thought you said it was the backstabber.
Oh, no.
Wait. Her name isn't Vivi, is it?
No, it's not.
Bro.
No, the other one.
Kiwi.
The traitor.
Not Vivi.
Kiwi. Sorry.
Anyway, so episode 7 is when we get the time skip. Do you guys know how long the time skip was? That was like basically.
Bro, I'm gonna go with 10 years at least minimum.
10? Are you kidding me?
There's no shot he has that V taper, and I guess.
Bro, there's no way Lucy's been deep diving every day for 10 straight years. And she's just been telling him every day, I need a little bit more time.
What, you're going to say it was 4 months?
More time. And he just accepted it. I think it was a few months.
I would say 2 years max.
Bad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because.
No, don't make it that sad. I'm going to get some more sad, man.
Main died, and then he's like, he needed to bulk up to get to his arms.
Some weirdo probably knows how long.
He's looking it up, man. He's looking it up. I swear it was like 2 years max. 10 years. Jesus.
Can't be
Jesus.
No way.
This is
It's 6 months.
Okay. Yeah, it's 6 months.
It's half a year.
Yeah. That is half a year.
What
You're right.
the fuck? Yo, I need some chrome in me. I want to have that V taper. Sorry, keep going, Andre. Keep going.
Basically, this is where we began to see, what's his face's downfall. Where we began to see David's downfall when he's like plan C. Like, my first plan is to murder everyone. That was like his first idea. And then 2, after he killed the freaking big dude, Julio died. Julio, the freaking
oh my god, yeah,
fun happy kid, ran and he's like, "Yo, we won, we finally did it." He's like, "Wait, Julio!" Explodes, and then him and Rebecca are just like, "Damn."
Was that Aaron Yeager, by the way? His voice?
Was it?
I think so.
Chill, don't say that. Was it?
I think it was.
That's how he's gonna die.
I think it was.
That's how he's gonna die in Attack on Titan. He's gonna murder everyone in the world, bro. Friggin' slip on a rock, crack his head open, dead. Anyways, so that's what happens. They're just doing jobs until we get to this part where he's like, "Yo, I'm at this facility, random facility, murdered this doctor. This girl comes back, has a kid. He's just like, oh shit, what's going on?" Shoots her in the face. And then he's kind of like whooshy about it. He's kinda like, what's going on? And then Lucy's like, "Yo, how's your day?" And he's like, "Some kid died." And she's like, "Oh, who?" He's like, "Oh, one of the other people's kid." And she's like, "Damn." He said, "Damn," and then he just didn't care either. Really.
Yeah, and at that point, for me too, like death is still kind of it feels weird for me in the anime itself. Just like people are dying, but so many people die, but at some point they just feel like machines. I don't know. I don't know how I felt about it.
Presented it perfectly. I think
Yeah.
they were like literally like nobody, because how they emphasize David is special,
Mm-hmm.
but everyone is just kind of like everyone just dies. Like no one has a special death really.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we're gonna get to this, but even David's last words, like I think it's like on purposely just like meh.
Yeah.
But to me in my brain, it's literally the perfect last words.
Yeah.
But if you look in the grand scheme of things, it's just like meh, because I think it's supposed to emphasize
It's supposed to
the
be
fact
meh.
that
Yeah.
everyone's just
Yeah.
like human. They're just human. It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
People die. I think that's what it's supposed to be. But anyways, in this one, so we get that. This is where we get a brief look in Lucy's backstory, where we find out she was like basically a test subject. They were, because the big hacker broke up everything, and they put a bunch of net runners in there to deep dive to get it. Most of them died, and then usually what happens when people start dying, they're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't be here. So then I'm assuming, based on how it goes, but I guess there's no confirmation, but we're assuming everyone that was with Lucy died except for her. Yeah.
Everyone else died, you think?
All the kids, like what other? Or do you think they're just still down there doing that?
No, they all got fucked, bro.
No,
Every
I'm
single one of
assuming
them.
they all just died because
Really?
They
it
ran away and
started-
got shot.
because I think like it was a group of them running.
Yeah,
and by
yeah.
the end of the flashback was only Lucy running.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I
Yeah,
The
okay.
ones that died, like in the job, died, and then the ones that escaped were the only ones left. She said, and then they were just getting like popped, like left, right, and center. And
Gotcha.
Lucy,
Okay.
just small hitbox, I guess, so she didn't get shot.
And this is probably what Alan was talking about earlier, but this is the first time where we're like, we kind of get an idea of what Lucy's been doing,
Mm,
where she's been going down, taking out netrunners
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that knew about David's like the fact that Arasaka
His like almost like
give
his
cyber
immunity
skeleton
immunity to like
Yeah.
his shit.
they
yeah.
wanted to give the cyber skeleton to David, and then she's
Yeah.
been trying to like put in that. But why couldn't she tell David?
So, okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Here's
confused me
here's
too.
The issue. Here's the fucking issue. You love the guy, and you want the best for him. You're killing people every day. Why not tell him, hey, David, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is because they want you to have this power that'll actually fuck you up, and you will die. And I don't want that for you. So what I'm doing is I'm stopping them from that. And David would have probably been like, all right, like, sure. And then the rest would have not happened like that. To me, she's so. That was just selfish. Like, I that's the only way to put it. But the thing is, it doesn't even make sense to be selfish there.
It
Like,
doesn't
you
make
gain
sense to me
nothing
either,
from
yeah.
being selfish. And
No.
that's why, like Andre said before, there was only one true love interest in this show, and that's Becca. That's Becca right there. She
Literally
genuinely
every
cared for the
note
man.
Every note I have, like from now forward, is Becca cared. Becca asked all the questions. Becca's the one being like, "Yo, slow down with putting more chrome in you. Yo, like, are you okay? Are you doing okay?"
Yeah.
It's always Becca.
Yeah.
Literally, Lucy says nothing until the friggin' David chokes out the doctor, and he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna kill you," and then she's like, "Okay, maybe it's too." Like,
Well, David.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Lucy. You know what? Fuck you, Lucy. Now I'm pissed.
Yeah, bro, David dumped Lucy, so I'll help her though.
Well, maybe she thought David.
Fuck.
I don't need no one to take care of me. She doesn't have to talk to
Oh,
me.
okay. I was gonna say. I was like,
She
wait,
can
what do you
do
get
that
at
as
that?
long as she wants.
Oh, that's nice.
I was thinking maybe she thought David would like try to stop her from doing it if she told him about it.
Because it's dangerous.
Do you understand? Do you understand that if Lucy said, "David, don't do that" from the start, David would have not done any of this from the start?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
But
Like,
literally,
do you
all they
get
have
that?
to do, Lucy's like, "Hey, they're after you." David's like, "Oh shit, I don't want them to be
Right.
after me. Let's leave."
Yes.
We're gonna run away together.
Yes. That is the problem.
To the moon or
But
whatever.
The problem is David from the start needed to listen to someone. As weird as that sounds, like he was chasing his mom's dream. He was chasing
Yeah.
Main's dream.
Mainstream.
And the only problem with Lucy is she never wanted to share her dream. Yeah, the dream, she said it. She was like, "Oh, I was moon. I want to go there." if she was like, yo, David, can you just like, they're about to kill you and I'm trying to kill people for you. Let's just not. You come with me. We moon, and then we live happy ever. David would have been like, yeah, probably. That would have been nice, and then that would have been good. But then she's like, oh, I have to go. I have to go kill someone for you. Just tell him that. I'm so angry. Holy shit.
I'm sorry, Alan. Sorry you feel this way.
Becca, best girl though, honestly.
Yeah, Becca's great, honestly.
Best lolly.
And then that basically at the end of this episode is when Lucy basically they're having their basically heart to heart. He hugs her, and then she's like, "Okay, cool," but then she leaves, and then she murders some net runner that's going after.
Oh my bad, I didn't know we get there yet. Sorry, I was so angry.
Oh
my god.
Basically, and then we get to episode 8. We're almost done, guys.
Almost.
And
those ones will go pretty quick,
do you
right?
guys think David had to kill the director Evans, which was the director guy?
No. He just psychoed out. He just psychoed out.
And he killed both of them.
Yeah.
But they succeeded in the mission, though.
He did, yeah. No, so the question is, did he need to kill him? No. You could have just, I guess.
I think
he works for,
him.
he works for things. So he could have been like, yo, it's
So you think
David
the only issue was him killing the other
Him
guy?
kill?
Yeah. That's why he seemed
It
to
wouldn't
be...
have been an issue if he didn't have fucking PTSD about his mom after that. But he did.
Yeah,
that was the issue. So he could have killed the whole facility, but no one was there, obviously. But because he has that emotional attachment to like obviously his mom, and he just killed someone that has a kid that's around his age. Blah 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 blah. That's the issue with killing that lady. But he only killed her because of the psycho. He went sicko mode. That's not gonna call it, honestly.
Yeah.
I love his half-ass excuse, bro. This guy gets back in the car. He's like, "Damn, did they put a jammer cue?" He's like, "Nah." He's like, "Damn, crazy."
Bad reception, I guess.
That's wrong.
They're like, did the signal ever go down? They're like, no, it was pretty good the whole time. He's like, yeah, shit. It's just like, nobody talk about this. Let's just gloss over it.
Oh.
And Mike, I still don't understand this guy. When Maine had the shaking hands, he knew all of this happening. His hand was shaking, and he still was like, "I'm coming cyber psychosis." But I'm okay with it. Why? Why is he okay with it? I don't understand.
I had a good point.
Addiction is an illness, Andre.
It's not that. It all comes down to Lucy to me. She didn't care. She didn't care enough to me. Did
he just want to make enough money to go to the moon? And he
literally.
How do they not have enough money by now?
Literally, he was like, my mission now, my purpose in life. Because remember, David is someone that chases other people's dreams. That was his whole character flaw. He chased his mom's, like we said. He chased Maine's. He was on his last one. Last one was make Lucy go to the moon with him, essentially. But he was by all means ready to do that, and we're gonna get into it because the last 2 episodes are gonna be next. Andre went into the chair again. That's crazy. And he went camouflage mode.
Damn.
But yeah, he's crazy.
I wish I could do that.
But his character flaw, and you know what? I'm not gonna say it's his. It's a lot of people's too. Like in daily life, some kids want to be doctors because their parents told them to be doctors, or their parents want to be this because their parents want to do this. Like, I get it. I definitely get it. And it's a great story. But, like, we are anime watchers, and we connect to these characters. And fuck Lucy for just being so stupid, honestly. I hate it. I hate it so
I feel
much.
like there has to be something we're missing, right? Like, cause there's got to be something we're
100%.
missing. It just sounds so
dumb.
dumb.
Arrogant, and I'm just like, oh, Lucy this, Lucy that. But maybe she did try, and he didn't. Because, I mean... Granted, she did tell him, hey, maybe you should stop, like, when he was on the fence. The dudes only have a 10-pack metal muscle.
Right?
Like, it's too late. Like, you...
Kind of late, yeah.
Yeah, you were too late.
Also, like, do you think, because they say, like, oh, when you're starting to get a little crazy, you should slim down a bit on the chrome?
Right.
How much do you think that helps? Do you think that's, like, a temporary solution? Or do you think that'll help, like, large down the road?
I agree with the first part. So, it's like you are getting tremors. You're getting, like...
Yeah.
I mean, you probably won't get the hallucinations as bad. But, like, you're getting the tremors and your hands are shaking. I think if you dial it down, you're going to be left with a little bit of that, but it won't like, affect you too much. But
do you think it's inevitable that you'll get, like, cyberpsychosis? Or do you think it's just, like, as long as you don't go too deep and you don't stay too deep, you'll be okay?
Fair. I think you do, because he was still juicing to keep himself, like, sane, right? Yeah, so I think at that point, yeah. But the thing is, though, he was taking, 9 times the dosages of, like, a recommended blah 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 blah. So, and he was using, well, we're getting into it, but he really abused all the equipment that he had.
Yeah, he did.
And
Oh, yeah.
I think he would have been okay if he, from that point, even at Lucy, when he was talking to Lucy and she said, maybe we should dial back. And he said he can't, gave her the good old main line. It's just, I think at that point, it's just like, it's a pride thing. I'm so close to my goal. And yeah, I need to get there. Oh, Andre's back. Came out of the sofa again.
What are you guys talking about?
We were just talking about how fucking Lucy's. Oh man, I was gonna say a bad word. Let's go to episode 9 or whatever we're on now.
I had a question too, just
keep
really
asking
quick.
questions. Yeah,
Like,
go
what's
for it.
so great about the moon? Like, do you just go there and come back, or do you stay there?
It seemed because I think she stayed there, bro. Because remember, like when he was like kind of out of it, and they were watching the news, and they were like, "Oh, 250,000 whatever eddies." That's not that much as I thought it was. And she's like, "It's one way though." And he's like, so I literally think it's kind of like it's like an escapism thing because she's been trying to escape.
Gotcha.
Her life, where she's like the moon is like.
She's so fucking selfish.
It doesn't look like a very resourceful place to live, though.
No,
I mean, they have to wear like suits the whole time. Like, is there like a colony area where you can just like live free, kind
I
of?
don't know. Elon Musk is like 100 light years away, so he can probably figure it out. I'm so pissed. I wasn't as angry at Lucy.
Cares,
You know what? My girlfriend was telling me like, "Oh, she's not that good of a character," and I was like, "Whoa."
Yo, let's not get carried away.
No, but
Yes,
but
she
now
was
that I'm
selfish.
thinking about it,
No, she wasn't good for David.
that's
That
what I'm
doesn't mean
saying.
She wouldn't be good for us. Okay?
Yeah, she was very good for us.
Hey, buddy, I'm fine. I was so sad when Maine died. I didn't even care about anyone else. All right. Actually, okay, we're gonna talk about it. But fuck that one death that we're gonna talk about because that's so bullshit. And I sent you guys the picture this morning. It's so bullshit. Anyway, Andre, please, I'm getting
it's
pissed.
Perfect. It's the third theme of the anime, bro.
Yeah.
The theme of the anime.
I'd rather her just get shot in the head. Yo, this was a God Mega kill, but like way better.
Okay, so now we're at episode 9. Almost done, guys. Only 2 more episodes left in the breakdown. Okay. So basically, this is when we got inklings before, obviously, that we figured out last episode that Kiwi and Faraday were kind of like conspiring together. And then they have a conversation here where Lucy, they kind of insinuate that Lucy made Maine and Dorio die, but how?
Mm-hmm.
Lucy made Dorio.
Is she the one that flatlined? Is she the one that flatlined Tanaka? Or did he flatline himself?
I thought he flatlined himself. Can she?
I thought that.
I don't know, but why did they insinuate that?
I thought David fucked with him.
David
and
fucked
it
up.
up.
David fucked.
Yeah,
up.
Faraday was talking to QB.
Yeah.
And then he made it seems like, and then they were talking about, she was hoping that he could, she can kill all the net runners that come up, and then hope that the data just disappears. And then he was like, how many people is she willing to kill to save this one guy?
Mm-hmm.
And then, but they insinuated that it was her fault that Maine and Dorio died, but I don't understand how.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. I think it was David's fault because he was supposed to keep him under thing. I mean, if you want to get technical, if she's in him, for better words, and he's like not unconscious, yeah, his body's not going to react properly. So yeah, technically she killed him, but it wasn't her. It was the inactive David, not
The only reason they died is because Maine went cyber psycho.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Dorio was.
They could have left. They could have escaped,
that has nothing to do with thing, Lucy.
I don't know.
Also, why was David like talking, like letting him go conscious?
Because they said his name and talked to him like a human, and he was I think he was like on the brink of losing himself, and then he was kind of like a connection to his old life, and he was just like basically questioning everything that he was doing at that point.
Okay, that's a good answer.
If I'm like supposed to be here, if I'm making decisions, all that kind of shit.
Okay, fair enough.
That's how I interpret it, anyways.
Gotcha. All right.
But
this freaking guy, man.
Anyways, yes. So what's her face? So she destroyed the data that Tanaka had, and why didn't she want to release the cyber skeleton data? I understand that Arasaka wanted to use David, but does she assume that Militech would have also wanted to use David?
Probably.
But if Arasaka had the knowledge, why didn't Militech have the knowledge?
Because he was keeping it secret.
But Faraday knew he had to send Emerson, didn't he?
Yes.
So Militech should have known.
Yes.
Yeah, Militech should have known. What?
They should have known.
I still don't get why Lucy is hiding all this from everyone. I don't get it.
Bro,
Everyone
I'm just
knows
gonna go inside.
already.
She's
Might as
so
well.
dumb, man. I hate her.
David's
so
the only one who
much.
doesn't know at this point.
Anyways,
She's
I was
so
confused
shit.
briefly. Basically, I was confused briefly if Faraday was being like a double agent and playing both
Mhm.
sides, but then I realized no, it was all Arasaka's plan. Also, Arasaka's plan sucked ass.
Yeah, that was so shit. Let's trick him.
Like, what the fuck? He's like, let's make him play the cyber skeleton, and then we're gonna pick him up after he murders all of
And
Militech.
when he
And
wants to
then-
come inside, no.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
He won't murder us.
What are you talking
He's
about?
not murder.
Oh.
It's so dumb,
Type out.
man. Fuck.
Anyways, so basically, Faraday. This is also the question I had. How the anime made it seem like Faraday wasn't pushing Lucy on purpose, but it kind of seemed that Arasaka was looking for Lucy, and then before Faraday made the deal
Mhm.
with Arasaka, he told David, he's like, I heard you have a better net runner than Kiwi, basically. Like, you better, like, incentivize her to start working. So it kind of made it seem that he wanted to push Lucy into the open, and then...
Yeah.
But that was before he made the deal with Arasaka. So they aren't connected, but why...
Yeah.
You know? It
But
made
I
it
think
seem like it was, like, his plan all along.
Yeah, I kind of did.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest.
Because I assume Kiwi's been talking to him. Because, like, I don't
Yeah.
think his first thing would have been, like, let me go to Kiwi and see what she wants to know. I feel like he knew.
No, I'm
that
sure.
she
I'm sure
would work
Kiwi. I'm sure Kiwi because they keep calling her old hag and shit. Like Rebecca kept calling her old hag. I'm sure she's been in the game a while, and like you know how like cops will never like how do you catch a drug dealer? You got to become one. Like the cops know who a drug dealer is, and they know who's running it. They just can't bust them because they're like, first of all, we don't have the funds. Second of all, I feel like it's like that. Faraday, like everyone knows Kiwi's probably one of the best ones, but I think she's been doing shit for a while. She a hoe anyway. Fuck her. I hate her so much.
Screw Kiwi.
But like I get
Kiwi's
it.
the worst.
You know what I mean? Like I get it. Her number one rule is
I
Lily.
get it. See, that's the one thing. Like, of all the people in this like anime, like I don't hate Kiwi.
I don't.
I don't hate her.
She did
I
what she
do.
had to do. It's one of those things, man.
I don't think she did what she had to do.
No, she
No.
did. She did everything wrong, but like she did what she thought she had to do for herself.
I feel like maybe I don't hate her because her death was just like, I think it was like satisfying where she was just like,
Yeah.
She's bleeding out.
so she betrayed and then she got betrayed and then she
Yeah.
like, died in like the back alley kind of like, and then the way she just like, man, Kiwi, it's just not your.
Yeah, but like,
No,
Yeah.
who's a dumbass and is like, oh my, like basically like hitman boss is asking me to come back to see him for payment, and I'm just like, no, she's gonna kill you, obviously.
Yeah,
He's just like, oh, I got this one more job for you, one more job.
I think she thought she would be smart enough
So
to
dumb.
like if he pulled the gun on her, she'd be able to see. That's why he was smart to like go through his
Yeah.
bodyguard and then shoot her.
That was
She's like,
smart.
"Oh, it was smart."
Oh.
He's like, "Damn, I
That
did
was
not
that was
see
clever. That was clever.
Anyways, we're not even that far yet, guys. We're on episode 9 when they do the job. They friggin' go through the whole convoy. They blow up a bunch of people. They kill a bunch of people. Then they get to the main thing with the cyber skeleton in it. And they're like, oh shit, there's no one in here. And he's like, what are we gonna do? And then David is gonna give. Everyone wants to give up, but David's like, no. He's the one with the shine. Night City. Legends aren't made by how you live. They're made by how you die. So, be somebody. Basically. This is when he's basically like, I'm ready to die. At this
Yeah.
point where
That's
everyone's like, I'm gonna use this hand every time I'm not supposed to. I'm taking
Uh-huh.
9 times my dosage and all that stuff. Rebecca,
yeah.
don't
At that point,
use it. And then this is when I realized how good she was for him. Where she's like, one, she at every step of the way, she's like, don't do this, please don't do this, try not to do this. But at the same time, she trusted in him completely. He's like, shoot the harpoon, and everyone's like, what the hell are you talking about? She's like, if you guys aren't gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
Shoot the
I
fucking
know David's got
harpoon.
it. I trust him. And then she freaking pressed the button.
yeah.
And then when he's like, blow the thing, she's like, look, this is what listening looks like. This is what you need to be doing. And then she threw the bomb.
Oh, so what a great character. Fuck.
I know,
man.
she was great.
She did all of it. And when they found out, that was sick, bro. When he like did it, grabbed the harpoon freaking thing, and flipped the truck,
Yeah.
and everything. And then Kiwi's like, yo, it's gonna take me so long to do this. And then they're like, Militech's here. She's like, oh, never mind, I got it. Like, it wasn't. Listen, this might be me in hindsight because I know she's a traitor. They told us this before that, but she was so suspicious.
So slimy.
Yeah.
As soon as they started getting shot at, she's like, "Oh, I got it." She knew everything, point for point, about the cyber skeleton.
Yeah.
She's like, "Okay, so basically, it does this. This is the issue. This is what happens. This is how you put it on. Blah 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 blah." And then friggin' David gets a call and from Lucy, which is
Yeah.
Faraday, and she's like, "Put it on." And he's like, "Lucy wouldn't say that."
Okay.
But I'm gonna listen anyways. But I'm gonna listen anyways. And then Kiwi's just so happy. He's like, this whole entire trailer is a mobile. Put it on. You could just put it on. And then somehow he was just able to remove all of his limbs in one jump. He moved all of the limbs, and then he just sat in it. But I will say, this part, it got fucking sick, bro. When Lucy escaped, and then she's like, yo, don't put it on. He's like, it's too late. I'm putting it on. I have to come save you. Then Faraday came in, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'll rip his spine out. Like,
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yes. So I was just like, yes. If you're gonna have to do it, this is me, naive, silly Andre. I don't know how many animes I need to watch before I realize that.
No, it's not, dude. It's not you.
Inevitable.
It's not you.
When death is inevitable. But like even me, I was like, yo, bro.
If the hope is
special,
this,
bro.
if the hope
special.
is that.
He's special. He's gonna be able to keep it under control. It's fine.
Yeah.
I like when he's having that rage moment, and then she like injects him, and he's like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I'm good."
Injection. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm going back.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna spray him. It's like, oh, yeah. I'm still gonna kill him though. I'm still really pissed. Great moment though.
And then all that, then he destroys
Getting sad
the
again.
whole fucking.
Oh,
Then
Alan.
he
Sad
destroys
again.
the whole crew, shows up, and then he's fucking like out of it, and then gets injected, and he's like, okay. He's like, okay, let's hit up the thing. And she's like, what are you talking about? She's like, it's time to shine. I'm a mech now. Hashtag Gundam Seed.
Fucking Gundam Seed.
And then so at the end of this episode 10, we're finally at the last episode.
Ooh.
Before we get into it, I just want to say plot armor is strong, but Adam Smasher's armor is stronger.
Yes.
Yes. Very.
I respect this anime for that.
That was very
Adam
good.
Smasher was a living legend.
Yeah.
And silly me as a person, knowing full well as a person who played the game that Adam Smasher is alive and well. Still me, I was like, oh, David can do it.
They're gonna go, David. Go, David.
Oh, it was so stupid, man.
Oh boy.
That's David.
Dude, so
He's gonna kill him.
So his whole plan, basically with Arasaka, they were trying to destroy Militech, but was that all of Militech?
That was just headquarters, I think. That's like main headquarters.
Yeah, like their main, where the bigwigs
I
sit.
feel like, yeah, I guess Militech's whole thing was to get the cyber skeleton and either steal it or destroy it. I guess they didn't really care which one it was. But then Arasaka wanted to destroy Militech, but I feel like they're not going to send all of their entire company to destroy one thing. I feel like they would have destroyed these people, and then Militech would be like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
All right. And it would have still existed. My one question is Max Tech work for Militech, or is Max Tech his own thing?
Max Tech
Honestly, I got it so lost.
Is Militech's like last resort for like psychos? Like that's what I thought. Like for the psycho.
Yeah.
That's what
But
they call
the
it, like Max
NCPD
Tech. Yeah.
But NCPD calls in Max Tech when they're cyber psychos.
Yes.
Oh.
So it's part of Militech.
But the NCPD doesn't work for Militech.
No.
they
NCPD is
wouldn't.
just like
Oh, I didn't know that.
government.
I thought that was a Militech thing. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm with it. That makes sense.
Yeah, it seems to be the regular
Dude, how am I
protocol to
supposed
call
to
those
fucking
guys
think of
in.
this when I'm crying, dude. Like I'm just crying the whole
Max
time.
Tech, Militech, MedTech, fucking all of them. I don't know. A lot of
All the techs.
all the techs. Anyways, so that's happening. Friggin' Rebecca and David are having a heart to heart. David's like, all right, that's cool and all. I'm gonna go to sleep. And then Rebecca's like, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
She goes to Falcon. And he's like,
He needs
"You're gonna
5
have to deal with
minutes.
this because David's sleeping, bro." And he's like, "What the fuck you talking about?" And he's like, "Listen, bro, I tried." And then she's like, all right. And this is when just pure sadness starts, bro. This is when
Pure
he finally
pain,
wakes
bro.
up, does what he
Pure
needs to
pain.
do. Friggin' Rebecca comes up, stabs him with the suppressants, and then he looks her right in the eye, and he's just like, "Mom, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. Thanks for believing me, Mom. I can
So
do it."
bad.
And Rebecca gets up, and she like friggin' slumps down, and she's just like, "Meds aren't gonna work anymore. He told me to inject him with his meds, but it's too late." Falco's like, "So what are we gonna do?" She's like, "Lucy's the only one who can do it." So she had to admit that she loved him, but it wasn't good enough. And he needs Lucy because that's what he loves.
Bro, just like, why am I scrolling through this shit?
Oh, you just.
Oh my god.
Like, do you see
This
the
guy.
sad? All right, it's gonna be discolored. Do you see the sadness? Like, this is when they were in the air together. You guys remember that? Do you guys remember that?
Like,
You guys
great
fucking
moment.
remember that?
That's sweat, guys. Those
Oh
aren't tears.
my
It's sweat.
God. And
Kiwi
yo,
gets shot.
fucking
This is the
hold on a
issue.
second.
I
Wait.
couldn't even enjoy Kiwi dying, bro.
Yeah.
Because she died sad too, bro.
Yeah, I know. You're like, yeah. What?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, well, she's on our team again. No, the worst part was when I'm like, oh, like we're good. We got our, everyone's good. Falco's there, Rebecca's there, David's there, Lucy's there. Lucy picks up a gun. She's like, yo, let's go. She steps over, sidesteps a second, and gets pile drived from the top ropes. Eddie Guerrero, 5-star
We're not
Fox.
there yet. We're not there yet. Okay.
Please get there. My heart is.
We're gonna get to the only good part in this entire episode where Faraday is like, shoot him, and Adam Smasher's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, right? That was hilarious.
Perfect. Oh,
Oh my god.
Every dialogue.
That was amazing.
So good. And then he's like, you have to kill him, and then David's like, shut up, and then friggin' smashes him into the floor. And again, he's the peak bad guy, but the way he dies is just so like mundane.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
He just falls
It's
from
great.
the sky and just splats on the floor, bro. And then everything.
It's like, yes.
So much. And then he saves Lucy. He's going crazy. Lucy kisses him, brings him back. The power of love, we think.
Yeah.
The power of love did it. The power of love did it.
Too
but
bad
then
it was
Lucy's
fucking.
like, I knew you were gonna die.
It wasn't best
And
girl
then he's
love.
like, and then David's like, I know I'm gonna die too, but this was the only way because I got nothing left to live for. And you have a dream. Live your dream. And then she's like, why would you do this? I knew you would do it, but like, why? And he's like, that's all I can do. I was like, the power of love wasn't even enough.
Not even the power
David
of love,
had the power of love and plot armor and still lost.
and the other armor, and he still lost.
But that boy needed Jesus.
Plot armor, power of love. He got the strongest
The
thing.
cyber was it called
Adam-
cyber skeleton?
Literally,
Huh?
they made it for Adam Smasher, and Adam Smasher's like, why are you giving me trinkets for, bro?
That guy's such a G, by the way.
He's like, oh man, like he's like a
What a
gravity
powerful
thing.
man.
Oh
What a
man, that's
goddamn,
what is this
like,
freaking
fucking
Stone Age? The hell?
They-
Gravity
Like-
shifter or whatever.
And this is the first anime where they presented someone as a legend, and he was actually just like a fucking.
Yeah, he was a fucking.
Oh,
legend,
yeah.
bro. They took.
He was an asshole, but like I had to
Yeah, he's
respect him,
definitely an
honestly.
asshole. I mean,
I was
he had,
like,
the
this guy's kinda
mindset
cool.
of Andrew Tate, but then he put him into like a cyborg suit, and the guy just how long was he sitting beside them talking? By the way, I never like. Do you like that was just?
I know, right?
You just see this monster just. Like,
They're like,
what is he
oh,
waiting
Adam
for?
Smasher. It's going to take
The
so
fuck
long
is
for him
it
to get
taking
here.
So long to get here, and she's like, nah.
He's like, oh no, he's right here.
Oh,
I
no,
just had him on standby.
He's been sitting there for half an hour waiting for us to say something.
Like 3
Oh
weeks.
my
Who knows?
Guy's just jacked up, just with his like black.
Just waiting for a mission. She's like, come on, give me something, give me anything.
And the worst part, which made no sense to me, because I was like expecting like a crazy battle, but then they chase him out, they land,
Yeah.
friggin' David lands, kills some people, and then they're like, we made it. And I was like, oh shit, they made it? They're gonna get away? And they're gonna get away, and then
Yeah.
fucking Rebecca. And fucking Rebecca's like, a woman's job is never done. And then she just fucking starts shooting people, and then I will say,
Splat.
out of last words,
Uh-huh.
Rebecca and David have probably the two best lines of all time. I know I said they're mundane back in the
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
but I think that's part
No,
of
no,
it.
that's the
I just
reason.
think
That's
so.
the reason. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
What are her
She
last
like,
words?
looks up, she's like, you're ruining a moment. And then she just looks up and she's like, fuck.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sad. It was, dude, they like one of the best characters, right, of the show, and they brush her off in a second. Like in a second, they didn't even give her like a.
No.
They showed her brain just everywhere.
Yeah,
and
she could have just sidestepped.
And it was like a slideshow. It's like, oh, she's dead, guys, and then they kept going. I'm like. I'm sitting there like,
he's like, a moment, please. A moment.
Give me a second. Give me a second to process this shit. They didn't let us, bro. They didn't let us.
Boy, yeah.
Another thing I respect
Damn.
Smasher for, when David's like, yo, your business is with me. And he's just like, bro, y'all are the same meat.
Damn. Badass. Shit.
I just got that. And then again, before all that happened, when David like stepped to him, he's like, "Oh, you're Adam Smasher, the big time." He's like, "Yo, listen, boy, like step off."
Yeah.
He's like, "Bro, I'm special," and he's like, "Are you joking,
yeah.
bro? You just tell me you're special, bro? Like my whole body is literally just a brain, and you're losing your mind because you're using some freaking gravity toy."
What a good goddamn G. Yeah, he basically honestly said, "What color is your Bugatti?" And David's like, I don't have one, and he's like, bro, I have 7. Like, they're on my back. But what was cool was the stare down, like how David was like under him, and he's like looking down on him like this. Like that was so like we said it.
When I thought something was gonna happen, he was gonna do some damage, and then he's like, "Yo, do you have any brain left?" He's like, "I guess I'm just special." And he's like, "Me too," and he's like, "Ha." Is that a joke?
They basically, and I want to give credit to this because again, their budget was probably higher than most because the Netflix original, Trigger, and all that. But like they did even better than like Dragon Ball Z when it came to like I'm gonna just call it like the whole like time, like you know how time stays still, they move. Like I think Sean said it. It was simple. It's like everything stops, but they're moving and then at one point at this episode here. You see David moving so fast that he actually splits into 3, technically like quantum physics, if you will. But Adam Smasher is so freaking sick. He's like, I'll just shoot all of them. I'm here. I'm there. And it was like when Goku's facing Hit. It was kind of the same thing. But I never understood. I never understood that fight. I'm like, oh okay, so they're just as fast, but inside a realm that is outside of the other one. But this, I don't know, because they kept everything there. The setting didn't change. It was just like they're moving fast. Yeah, and then I was like, "Oh, beautiful." I love
the way how they spent 9 episodes like building David up as like this super like special person. Has super high infinity, and then Adam Smasher just trivialized all of it.
Literally,
Like he's like, "You have a Sandy too," and he's just like, "Yeah, man, I got this when I was like a baby, bro."
Literally nothing.
He's like, born with this.
He's like, "This is a rudimentary implant. Like, doesn't everyone have it?" And then he's just like, "What?" And he felt special for being able to use it. He had all these other things he felt special for. And then Adam Smasher had that plus some and more and everything. And he's like, you can't even stand without your gravity. I'm going to just rip you apart. There wasn't even a fight.
No.
And that's, again, they didn't fight at all. They got away, and then Adam Smasher's like, all right, I'm just going to rip these off, okay? And then that's it.
I was really happy that they made him loose. Like his goal at that point was just to survive long enough for his like friends to escape anyways, and it didn't make sense for him to win that fight to like any means. Like there was no way for him to win that, and then he just got his ass beat. But we saw him getting his ass beat, but I felt like good still. I was like he accomplished what he was trying to do, and now he's just trying to. Now he can die. Like it's all good.
And
it was still sad though.
Then we got the fucking best death line of all time. This guy gets ripped apart, laying down. He's just like going through his life, like laughing. He's like, "Wow, I can't believe I got here." And then Adam Smasher's like, "Man, I actually respect you. I had some fun. You could actually be good." Like, and he just like instead of like
fuck
becoming, and he's just like he literally just laughs. He's like I give a shit. And he just smiles. He's like I give a shit, bro. And smiles, and then gets shot in the face and dies.
Yeah. Damn, man.
I'm gonna clap. I'm gonna clap for it.
Well done.
And then we get Lucy.
Oh, we're not done. Sorry, I totally don't give a shit.
Separates herself from the group.
I totally give a shit.
That's the part that got me the most, bro. Like I'm already friggin' crying, and then she
Lucy.
goes to the moon, separates herself from the group.
Oh, she
she's
sees
looking
him.
around, having fun, and then sees it. Remembers him having fun
and skinny.
And then, listen, the way this anime just like trivializes like life, making it even more sad, is like crazy. The fact that like usually when you see like a person's memory, they like fade out like slowly and like say something like freaking philosophical as they
Yeah.
can. But they literally just like he's there now, he's not.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone. He's not actually here. And then Lucy, all she can do is like be sad and like smile and like freaking I feel this stuff because that's what he liked the most. That's what David appreciated the most was the feeling of the sun.
I'm pretty sure you appreciate being alive too, but she couldn't do that for him, could she?
Feeling anything.
And before I forget, because this happened before, David made it to the top of Arasaka Tower.
Yes, I was gonna say. I was gonna wait till you stop, but yeah, that's.
And
Yeah.
I feel like that's when he was like, okay,
I'm good. Yeah.
I'm okay to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not in the way she probably intended, but I'll take
He
it.
did what he did,
I'll
bro.
take it.
Look, she's gotta be okay.
Hey yo, fuck you, Sean. We don't give a shit about technicality. He's up there. All right, that's all that matters. Yeah, this episode, that makes sense.
Scary.
I agree with Andre now. Like best episode by far. I mean, Adam Smasher was a crazy villain. I mean, just disgustingly not overpowered, but just showed up and was like, listen, you guys are nothing to compare to me.
Yeah.
All your little gadgets, I'm literally like Andre said. He is a robot. Like there's no mech to him. He's just a robot. He's the epitome of what like they are at that time. David's mentality is going insane, but he still kept like strong his goals or other people's goals, I guess. And yeah, I just was super sad when Rebecca just got fucking Eddie Guerrero 5-star flash off the fucking Hell in Cell. I was so pissed, man. Like,
He is pissed. You're still pissed.
I will be salty about that
I had an innocent
forever.
moment where I didn't think she died.
That's what
No.
I thought.
I didn't think so
I
either.
thought she just got like pushed and then she was gonna like pull off
Yeah.
out of like,
And then
rubble and stuff.
what they hit you
But then
with?
her brain was just on the
Slideshow.
floor.
They give you
Yeah.
a pan shot of her, and
Her
then
brain just on the floor.
Yeah.
Moving on.
but yeah.
Oh,
that was a
also,
great
I want
series.
to say in episode 9, I forgot to mention this, but this was again symbolism where like once he like sits in the cyber skeleton, his mom's jacket like flies into the air, and he never puts it on again. That's like symbolizing like
He's like abandoning.
gone.
Yeah, he's abandoned
finally
it.
gone.
Yeah.
His humanity's gone. It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lost our connection.
Fuck, man.
I
Why
thought that was
Why
like
couldn't we
so-
watch anime for English class? I would have been so. We have to
I had
watch
a question for you
fucking
guys,
Lights of Pine shit.
actually.
Sorry, go ahead, Sean. Yeah.
Whenever he used his power throughout the entire anime, it bugged me a little that they always showed his like back skeleton doing like the
Yeah.
and I was like, you didn't really need
Oh,
to
you
do
didn't
that.
like how it showed like his central nervous system?
I liked it sometimes, but every time I was like it happened every time he used it. I'm like, you could just use it.
But you didn't notice that it also did the same thing for people using internal implants. Just it didn't show their spine. Like like the high school guy, it only showed Katsuo.
It showed his like hands or
his
something.
body turned red.
Yeah.
It showed his
Mhm.
spine turned red.
I think we would like
That's
that.
pretty cool.
I get
I
what
think it
Sean's
was just a
saying.
cool effect. It probably took them a long time to do it, and they're like, we're gonna use this shit.
Every fucking
Yeah.
time, guys. Every fucking time.
It just it felt overused to me
Yeah, I
for
get it,
after
I
a
get it.
while.
Or they
but-
could have like switched it up. You're saying. What would have
Yeah.
been cool is if like
but-
instead of just like panning over to a shot of his like, it would have been like the movement that he's in. Like, don't
Mhm.
change the just still shot it. Like, just freeze it and then show his central nervous system like activating, kind of like what Andre said, like with the other guy, whatever his name is. But I did like when he did use Sandy once, and it showed the slow motion, and then it rewind and showed like him doing it quick, like acting in real time. I don't know if you guys remember. He was with it was right after the time skip. He was with the newbie and Rebecca, and there was like this monster or this dude in front of him, and then he Sandy's, and then it shows it in real time. That was crap.
That was
sick.
cool.
That was sick.
Yeah.
Also,
That was really
speaking
cool.
of that scene, it was the first time where I think it was kind of like, you know how in video games where like you think you're overpowered until you get to the next level. I think that was the first part where like
The oh shit factor. He's like, oh wait,
he's not special.
yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
special. Like he thinks the Sandy's like his own thing, but even this friggin' no name grunt is able to move.
Yeah, and like
within
detect
his,
them
like,
and
time
shit.
frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was
that
because of the
what
upgrades
set
to
it.
his legs is the only reason why he got out of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used upgrades to like, and he was able to dodge it.
Yeah.
But that was when, like, because you relied on a Sandy where no one could react to it the first half, and then from that point forward,
everyone was
everyone was like, this is nothing. Like, I can deal with this at this point.
yeah. What a wild
All
show.
I'm saying is I need to go play Cyberpunk 2077, and the first friggin' implant I'm getting is a Sandevis 9. Find it.
You ain't special, brother. I'm gonna get that prosthetic cock. That sounded pretty good.
Okay, bro.
You don't have the voice though.
We have done an extra long episode.
Oh, fine.
guys.
But this is
We are
what we
actually-
want, man. This is what like
we're
a
at, like,
decent
2
show.
hours
Yeah.
and 14 minutes right now.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Hold
Okay.
on. Wait. What do you guys rate it?
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
I was literally
Ooh.
what did I rate To Your Eternity?
That was
9.2?
I think a high 7.8, low 8, high 7. I think.
Really?
That's what I rated it. Really?
I thought we did 9 something.
No way, you did 9 because you guys said like
Really?
Full Metal was 9. We didn't. Oh wait, did you guys go 9? I never do 10 because I don't think anything's perfect yet. But
See, that's the issue.
this.
But see, my problem is I have. Listen, I love it. For me, it's 100% the best anime of the year so far. And yes,
Oh.
that includes.
Oh, you. I know that. I know my rating. You want me to say mine?
Yeah,
It's a 7.
Really?
Wow,
It's a high 7.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn, that's pretty low.
it is pretty.
that is low. But because it's. I'm very emotional. But if you like, Stephanie asked me, she's like, "What do you rate it?" I'm like, "Oh, it's a 10. It's a 10." But then I'm like, it's not. It's not a 10. It's really good, but it's like a high 7. Like Attack on Titan is like an 8 right now for me, right? I think that's what I said.
Oh no, this is better than Attack on Titan.
Oh fuck. Okay, well then yeah, if you're on that, then yeah, do your thing. Huh? Oh, I'm just saying it's high 7 for me.
Okay.
I'll go 8
Yeah.
if it helps your our average. But
Bro,
Yeah, don't change it.
hey, listen,
It's
buddy.
fine.
University Allen, I'll
Honestly,
bell curve anything. I don't give a shit.
I'm going to give it a 9 just because of how much I enjoyed it
okay.
and because it gave me everything I wanted from it and more. And like I didn't expect what I got and I was really happy with what I got. And honestly, watching it, I felt the best and the most entertained. And I love short anime.
Yeah, 10
it
was
just
great.
I like how it made me feel.
10 was great.
Like aside from the story maybe having some flaws here and there, like I had a really good time watching it.
What else did you rate a 9, Sean? Sorry, Andre. Before you go, what else did you?
Oh,
rate
I
a
don't
9?
remember, man. I have no idea.
We
See,
fucking
is
suck
why I
at
need to
this.
write it
Yeah,
down,
we
'cause
should
I'm
write
trying to
it
think
down.
of what I friggin' named To Your Eternity. Because if like I feel like in my brain I might have rated that a 10, which is not. It shouldn't be a 10. But,
No.
yeah, I'm gonna go with 9 as well.
I'll
First
go
and
8 then.
foremost, episode 6 is probably one of the best episodes.
Oh,
of, like, anime I've ever
beautiful.
seen.
Is that episode? Okay, that versus Gugu dying. Which one was worse? Because they're kind of the same
Ooh.
concept.
I told you, bro. They both gave me fucking.
Yeah, but which one is better, Andre? I'm saying I would actually go.
I think-
It's hard for me to say because I have recency bias because I literally just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you just rated it with recency biased.
I
Okay.
know. That's why.
So it's a
I said
9, but
9.
like tomorrow it could be like a 6.
But that's what I'm saying. I probably rated To Your Eternity 9, like right after we watched it, or 10, and I definitely don't feel that now.
You watched it
But
twice, bro. What do you mean? You fucking loved it. It's
This is the only thing I've watched twice in that quick succession. I don't think I've watched anything back to back that fast. Ever. I've definitely watched things more than once, but it was always stop your nonsense. I will fight. I will fight you.
Guys been staring at me for half an hour.
But definitely a 9. If we're talking about Gugu versus main, what it makes me feel like, I literally.
I think I like. You know what? It's weird to
think
say. Main's actually hit me. Like I hate that episode. Not that I like Main. I don't give a shit about the main part, but like everything all together, like the whole atmosphere of the show. There was just so much lost.
way
So much
they did-
lost.
It's even like in my brain I can hear the friggin' like the soundtrack music.
Yeah.
Like, crescendo, like as everything like plays and then ends with like the screaming.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
Yeah.
it's just put together.
But like character
Like,
Gugu.
Main.
It's Gugu. Like
Okay,
Gugu's
yeah.
Gugu.
Okay, Gugu had a lot of. I think Main's death itself from how long it like extended out and was drawn out compared to Gugu's death that was kind of sudden.
Yeah.
And like I mean, he had the whole scene with the girl.
Yeah.
But like that's much shorter than Main's whole like decline, and we like saw it coming, and he was kind of his own like he was the end of himself based on what he was doing to himself, and it was much sadder in that respect.
Traumatic.
I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like that in a way.
No, definitely. Oh man, I don't know, but like this.
It's hard to say.
So 9.
Like
I'm sticking with my
Gugu's
8.
character.
But Main's death made me happy at the same time because he was able to
collect them. Yeah, I was gonna say reconcile.
He didn't die as a psycho, bro. He died as him.
Yeah.
And it was his decision to do.
Yeah, that's true.
He knew that there was no way out, so he's like, "Listen, you run. I'm gonna take out as many Max Tech guys as I can, but this is I know it's the end of the line for me. You did good."
David did the same thing, right? Like you said, he went back to his old ways. Like, I don't give a fuck about any of this. Never did. Never cared. Oh, a 998.
Bro,
was that?
A 9 just for the fact that plot armor wasn't strong enough to save.
No,
it,
see, this is why it's so
Power of
good.
love and plot armor.
This is why it was so good because it didn't cut corners. It didn't do the thing where it's like, oh yeah, main character is all happy and we're good. It literally said, these are the odds. 2 + 2 = 4. He's not as strong as him. He's gonna die, or he cannot handle it because he's human. He's gonna die. Like there's repercussions for certain things, and Lucy gets to be sad because she literally is a fucking idiot, and she did it, and she just that's what you'd get. You have to live with your choices, and that's what happened.
Basically, David had Stockholm syndrome, and it made him die.
Basically, yeah. Okay, so what is that? 8.7 total. 8.5.
Sure.
How do you do that? 8.7.
Something like that.
We'll talk about it again. Damn, I'm gonna watch it again. Oh no, I'm so stupid. I'm so pissed.
But see, the main issue with me is, like, it hurts and it's over, but like I don't want it to be. Like, I feel like I need to experience it more, but
But there's no more content.
I don't want to watch it again.
No. I'm looking at these pictures. I can't even look at them. I'm gonna cry. What's the next one? Oh fuck me! Look at this. It's just her standing with the moon. Oh fuck, man! What else is there? Oh shit!
Oh, I hate you so much right now.
This is that's a wallpaper. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry.
Get away.
Oh, it's called My Moon, My Man. Oh my god, bro! All right, we gotta end this shit. This was a fantastic episode. This is what I want, this is what I want anime to be like because we get to talk about it. And this is what we love doing.
I thought you meant this pod.
Oh no! Oh no, that too. But that's what we all want. We just want good anime to talk about because then we can just decipher it, dissect it.
Pod to be this long every week.
Oh bro, no. This is definitely an exception. Even when Attack on Titan comes out, I don't give a fuck. We're ending at 1 hour and 2 minutes max. Like I can't.
We're gonna be like, yo, I can't believe Aaron, and thank you so much for listening.
I'm gonna give you the signal. Anyway, we just want to congratulate Cyberpunk for giving us the longest runtime podcast that we've had.
Thank you.
We just want to thank Trigger for doing what they do, which is make shit, but they didn't do shit this time. They did kill a kill, but
they fought for the lolly.
They fought for the lolly, which is literally best girl, and they didn't make her weird, which thank God. You know what?
Yeah,
that's all we wanted. Fuck Lucy. Shout out Flock. We're adding fucking David to the list. We're adding fucking.
Oh my god, yes, David.
This weekly reminder: fucking watch Cyberpunk. David is great character development.
Made great.
Don't let him think.
Rebecca
Adam
great.
Smasher is actually a legend. As much as I hate him,
yeah, goddamn legend.
Badass. I was like, wow. Like I hated him because it was all emotion, but talking about him on his podcast, I was like, damn, that's actually that's a good character.
Great character.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anything else you guys want to say?
I'm good.
All right, boys. Thank you so much for this podcast. Everyone for watching, for listening. We appreciate you. Hit us up on our socials. You know what they are. Find us on Weeb Podcast. Audio will come out Friday. They always do. Saturday, video. Let us know what you guys think. If you've watched already. If you haven't, you're an idiot for watching this. And then, let us know what you think about it. If you liked Lucy, I fucking hate her. We all hate her now. Rebecca, best girl. And then
I hate her for David.
I hate exactly. He was blinded by whatever emo. Whatever. No, we're not getting to that. Thanks you guys for watching. Appreciate all the love and support. And I'm probably gonna rewatch this show. See you guys later.
Probably.
I'm honestly probably gonna rewatch it again too.
I have
But
to.
I'm gonna make my girl. I'm gonna make my girl watch it. So
Yeah,
You
same.
should.
Same here.
Yeah, get
For
an
sure.
excuse. Yeah. All right.
Yo,
Peace
we
out,
should
guys.
do a foursome with it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sorry.
let's do it.
That'll probably be the only way I can convince Elena.
Let's do it.
So
Let's do it.
next time Sarah's here.
You guys should.
Nice.
That's it. It's quick. What? Like what's 10 episodes? 25
Yeah,
minutes.
it's
That's
quick.
2 hours. No, that's Alan. You're an idiot. No, that's no. It's 4 hours. It's 4 hours.
That episode 1,
5 hours.
6, 1 episode 1, 6, and 10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need to sneeze in the other room. But other than that, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh guys, wait.
And I was telling Sean, the worst part about episode 1 was like literally when he's like in his room, just
Oh,
tapping
yeah.
his foot, and then he's getting the
call,
principal
yeah.
talking to him, friggin' Katsuo talking to him, and he just fucking like snapping, and then
Uh-huh.
oh my god.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, stop it. Bro.
Get
I'm
outta
looking at the
here.
moon right now. I'm crying, bro.
Oh yeah. I went to
I'm
turn
gonna
something
go
off.
outside every night and just like stare at the moon.